3 दिन रहे हैं और किस तरह की फीलिंग है, नर्वस है, एक्साइटेड है, एक्सपेक्टेशन बहुत ज़्यादा है?
2 दिन रह गए, 2 दिन।
ये भी
2 दिन रह गए हैं और हम तो काफ़ी एक्साइटेड हैं क्योंकि जब आपकी फिल्म अच्छी होती है तो आप चाहते हैं कि लोगों को दिखाएं और उनका फीडबैक लें। और यूजुअली जो होता है फिल्मों की जो फर्स्ट कॉपी है वो टाइम लगते हैं बनाने में, लेकिन इस बार हमारे डायरेक्टर पहले एक फिल्म के साथ बिजी थे तो हमें इतना ट्रायल्स करने का वक्त नहीं मिला, लेकिन अभी कल से ट्रायल शुरू हो रहे हैं तो हम बहुत ही एक्साइटेड कह लीजिए कि हैं कि दिखाएं सबको फिल्म। ऐसा सोच रहे हैं कि जितना जल्दी हो सकता है उतना जल्दी दिखाएं सबको।
ये बात क्या
कि रोड पे खड़े रहते हैं?
मैंने बुलाया, बोल दो सबको नाम।
हाँ, मैंने अब की बार बुलाया ही नहीं किसी को, ये बुला रहे हैं क्योंकि ये सब बहुत सोशल बटरफ्लाई हैं। इनके ये सोशल मीडिया पे सारा दिन लगे रहते हैं और
मैंने सबको बुलाया जिन मतलब कट्टी बट्टी एक ऐसी फिल्म है जो हम लोग सब सेलिब्रेट करना चाहते हैं। जैसे कंगना ने कहा कि अब तक दिखाया नहीं किसी को, मतलब सब जानते किस किस को दिखाया है, तो काफ़ी चर्चा हो रही है जिनके बारे में जिनको हम लोग ने दिखाया है, पर अभी कल से दिखाना शुरू करेंगे तो सब आ रहे हैं। कंगना के पुराने डायरेक्टर्स मेरे जो दोस्त थे, विक्रम मोटवानी, विकास बहल, आनंद जी, राजू, तो यूटीवी ये भी प्रोड्यूसर है फिल्म के, तो उन्होंने भी बुलाया है। सारे लोग को बुलाया जिनके साथ इन्होंने काम किया। मेरे दोस्त भी है जिनके साथ इमरान ने काम किया है, तो सब आ रहे, सब कह रहे हैं कि वी लव द प्रोमो, देखना चाहते हैं। तो हाँ, मतलब वी कॉल एवरीबडी।
ओके, क्वीन के दौरान अमित जी ने एक हाथ से लेके अफिशियल लेटर आप तक पहुंचाया था और आप कट्टी बट्टी आ रही है, क्या अमित जी को बुलाना चाहेंगे कट्टी बट्टी देखने के लिए?
मैंने बुलाया है उनको, मैंने अमित जी को बुलाया है और अमित जी थोड़े बिजी है, बट ट्राई करने की जरूरत, ट्राई करेंगे।
इतना सुख होता है ना ऐसे डायरेक्टर का जो सोशल बटरफ्लाई हो कि जिसका कोई हिसाब नहीं है। हाँ। क्योंकि विकास इज अनदर सोशल बटरफ्लाई, आपको कुछ नहीं करना पड़ता, आप घर पे बैठिए और ट्रायल खुद विकास बहल, आई एम टेलिंग यू, ही इज आल्सो, ही हेल्ड सो मेनी ट्रायल्स। मैं अपने घर पे बैठी थी और इतने फोन मैसेज खुद ही आ रहे हैं, कुछ नहीं करना पड़ रहा। तो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी कि आपको नहीं तो यू फील सो रिस्पॉन्सिबल एंड स्पेशली बड़ा ऑकवर्ड लगता है। सारे साल आप दिखते नहीं है ना सोशल मीडिया पे, ना किसी से बात करते हैं, ट्रायल के टाइम पे फोन करते हैं, तो नेचुरल अजीब आप भी ऑकवर्ड हो जाते हैं, दूसरा इंसान भी ऑकवर्ड हो जाता है कि अरे कहाँ से उभर के आई ये लड़की। तो ये मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा है कि खुद देख रहे हैं सब कुछ।
हम लोग दिखाना चाह रहे थे, बट लिप टू लिप जो गाना है वो स्टॉप मोशन वाला गाना है, हमने पहले भी बात की उसके बारे में, तो उसका पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन काफ़ी चल रहा था। फाइनली संडे को खत्म हो चुका है पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन, संडे को कॉपी निकली है। नाउ वी आर रेडी टू स्टार्ट शोइंग द फिल्म। सर उनको सर आमिर सर एंड द एंटायर यूनिट ऑफ दंगल इज वाचिंग द फिल्म इन थर्सडे इन लुधियाना। वो अभी वहाँ पे है, वहाँ पे वो
दंगल
का शूटिंग शुरू हो रहा है, तो he booked a theater in Ludhiana. He is watching it with the entire unit.
And your question was what was his reaction? Yes. He loved the film. Before I left for Paris, I spoke to him and he said that this is one of the most beautiful love stories that I have seen, and I agree with him, and I feel it's very intense and it's very beautiful.
This is your film quite a while. What is going through your mind at this point in time?
A very unusual degree of confidence, because I'm in a very rare position where I have seen the film well in advance and I know exactly what we have in hand, and I have a very high degree of personal satisfaction with the film, where I feel it's come out exactly the way that we had all hoped it would. I don't feel that we have fallen short. I don't feel that any part of it has been compromised. It is in a sense the best possible expression of our creative sensibilities. So I'm happy, I'm confident.
But do you think it's too close a release? I mean, would you expect?
I see my halat. No, yeah, no, it's not a designed ideal scenario at all. I mean, I think that Hero got pushed from July and it came over because everybody felt that Bajrangi Bhaijaan should be Salman's first home production and we should piggyback on that. So it's not an ideal scenario, but having said that, yeah, the numbers of Hero are holding, so I'm not complaining.
But how difficult was it for you to juggle between the two?
I didn't juggle. No. The promotions are being going on simultaneously. Luckily for me, in both cases, I was just completing both the films. So I told both people that, listen, I'm film complete कर रहा हूँ, आप लोग promote करो. So I actually got into the promotion of in Katti Batti just now only. I mean, we just went yesterday to Chandigarh. That's the first time I have been on the with Imran and Kangana. But the hero was complete when we started shooting Katti Batti. There was a 7-day overlap because we had to shoot the college portion in during Diwali. So that was the only 7-day overlap that was there.
Kangana, these days you've been in news regularly because of your very bold statements all over the place.
Seema, but tell me one thing. My first ever interview that went viral was way back in 2013 with Anupama. You know, but the thing is that I've been always the way I am, you know, and it's just that now people are finding all these things so exciting, which is a bit of a revelation for me. It was back then also, but I was always this person, and I don't know what is so refreshing about it now. But I just don't know how to be any other way. You know.
But we like viral. We like viral.
Have you ever tried to get both of them on digital platform, because you know it's such a...
I beg you to ask them this question.
I did it. I signed up for Instagram. I'm not very good at updating. I go 2-3 days and I forget. Then I say, अरे यार मैंने कुछ upload नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से. Yeah.
अरे I am the only one who is retweeting. मैं retweet कर रहा हूँ. People are saying stop retweeting the same post.
So I'm trying to be more conscientious about Instagram. I'll get there.
But why aren't the two of you on Twitter or Facebook? It's a huge platform now.
I find Twitter I find that it exposes you to the worst of humanity. I find when people have
humanity.
I mean,
all of this social platform.
When people have anonymity to hide behind, when they have a username, I find that they speak in a way that they would not speak to a human being. It brings out an unusual amount of ugliness, of spite, of venom, and I find that seeing that side of people depresses me.
They don't need to be hiding behind anything nowadays. They just
you get a much worse glimpse of them, and
like,
it's depressing.
I feel that my characters are so demanding. I don't even get time for my family. And why are you laughing? No, I mean honestly, when I was playing Datto, I was missing for like 6 months. I would just see my phone ringing and I would see my mother's name flashing, and I'm like, should I take it or should I not? Should I take it or should I not? And that's the kind of life I live with Payal. It's been scarring. It's been like an experience of a lifetime. And this is again same thing. And my sister, my team comes to me like, we have one question, can we ask you? I'm like, no, you can't. So this is the dedication that I give to my roles, and that goes on for like sometimes 2 weeks, sometimes 2 months. With my character, ask Nikhil sir, I was like for 10 days I was like without food, without water, without any contact. Where does social media exist in all of this? Yes, and you are working for them, you know, for them, but I don't, when I as a person don't have a personal life, what do I offer you as Kangana? I have things to offer you as Payal or Datto or Tanu or any of my character. But then when I work on them, I get completely empty as a human being. So I really have nothing fancy to offer you. As I see most people, hey, you know, I have this muesli I had this morning.
But I think that the point they're trying to make is that you'll be as entertaining as Rishi Kapoor on Twitter. So, I mean, that you would not hold back at all.
और इस फिल्म से किस तरह से यादें जुड़ी रही?
यादें? तो फिल्म शूट हुई है पूना में, जहाँ पे फ्लेम कॉलेज के कैंपस के कॉलेज में लोकेशन जो वहाँ वो था। अहमदाबाद में शूट किया क्योंकि मैं अपने सारे फिल्म अहमदाबाद लेके जाता हूँ, डीडे भी लेके गया था, तो वी टुक दिस ऑल्सो टू अहमदाबाद और मुंबई के सारे लोकेशंस भी।
अच्छा, आप दोनों की किस तरह से
यादें? मुझे लगता है कि पहली बार जब मैंने फिल्म देखी तो मैं इनको हमेशा चिढ़ाती हूँ। मैंने कहा पहली बार एक अमीर डायरेक्टर ने मुझे शूट किया है, जो एक इनका जो स्कूल है कल हो ना हो, जो आई थिंक आई कॉल देम ऑल ग्लॉसी डायरेक्टर्स, जो और हम जो है थोड़ा सा रॉ एज। हाँ, तो इट इज़ लाइक उसमें वो हमारा एलिमेंट है थोड़ा सा एजी और रॉनेस का। लेकिन आप फिल्म जब देखते हैं तो बड़े खूबसूरत लोग, और मेरे बाल स्ट्रेट करने में 2 घंटे लगते थे रोज़ सुबह। तो तो इन्होंने बड़ा बजट था इनका मेकअप का, हेयर का, तो बहुत अच्छी फिल्म बनाई है इन्होंने। और
नहीं मतलब can I say that our hair person was from France? मतलब the hair stylist was from France और we had done one schedule और मुझे तो पता भी नहीं था, कंगना वैन के बाहर आती थी and she looked gorgeous. मुझे पता भी नहीं था कौन कर रहा था, we decided to do that thing, but suddenly the hair person was not available, तो मुझे
पेरिस में कुछ
एम्बेसडर को फोन करना पड़ा. I had to call out the Indian ambassador in France to make sure that the hair person was given the visa to come back in time for the shooting. And he is asking me, "कौन ऐसा?" आप समझ में नहीं आ रही. This is the biggest hairstylist in France.
yes.
There was an interview with a publication where you said that no one could play a role like Datto or Rani like I did, and Divya Datta reacted to that on Twitter, saying that one should be grateful. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I completely respect what she said, and also we have to see that what I say as a statement is not to get everyone's vote. I'm not a politician, you see. I value and I welcome every opinion that people have, and I think I respect people who choose to differ. That is the idea of making a statement, right? So Divya is saying out of her experience, so am I. So as much I respect my opinion, I respect hers as well.
Well, I also think that nobody could play Divya's role in Bhag Milkha Bhag the way she played it. So yeah.
लेकिन आपका मैं ध्यान एक और इम्पोर्टेंट इशू की तरफ आना चाहूँगी। हाल ही में A.R. रहमान और ईरानी फिल्म मेकर माजिद मजीदी के खिलाफ फतवा इशू किया गया है। उन्होंने मोहम्मद मैसेंजर ऑफ गॉड करके फिल्म बनाई है, और साथ ही रजनीकांत जो सुपर स्टार साउथ इंडस्ट्री के, उनके अगेंस्ट प्रोटेस्ट हो रहा है कि उन्हें टीपू सुल्तान पर बायोपिक ऑफर की गई है। उन्होंने अब तक साइन भी नहीं की, अभी से प्रोटेस्ट हो रहे हैं कि टीपू सुल्तान एक मर्डरर है, टायरेंट है। आपको नहीं लगता इस तरह के प्रोटेस्ट जो एक फिल्म मेकर होते हैं या जो आर्टिस्ट होते हैं उनकी क्रिएटिव फ्रीडम पे एक रोक होती है? क्या व्यूज है आपके? इमरान खान, मैं आपके भी मैं व्यूज चाहूंगी।
तो इतना लंबा क्वेश्चन है, मतलब मैं भूल गया क्वेश्चन ही क्या है। क्या कि आपको क्या लगता है?
लोग प्रोटेस्ट करते हैं।
देखिए, लोग तो प्रोटेस्ट करेंगे ही करेंगे। आई थिंक दैट देयर आर सम वैलिड प्रोटेस्ट एंड देन देयर आर सम पीपल दैट जिनको प्रोटेस्ट वी कैन नॉट एज क्रिएटिव पीपल हम लोग ये नहीं कर सकते कि वो गलत है या सही है। हम लोग को बनाना है, जो हम लोग को लगता है सही है, हम लोग वो करेंगे। बट देयर विल बी पीपल हु ऑलवेज फील ऑफेंडेड अबाउट समथिंग और द अदर अबाउट, मतलब आई थिंक दैट जो जिनके आपने एग्जांपल्स लिए रहमान सर या रजनीकांत सर, दे आर आई मीन इतना देयर सब मोर इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग्स दैट वी नीड टू कंसिडर। FTI में हंगर स्ट्राइक चल रहा है, मैं तो पूरा टी शर्ट पहनने वाला था, बट सब लोगों ने रोक के रखा है मुझे, सपोर्ट FTI। बट आई थिंक दोज आर वेरी वैलिड प्रोटेस्ट दैट वी शुड बी सपोर्टिंग FTI, बट एवरीबॉडी एंटाइटल्ड टू प्रोटेस्ट। या व्हाई शुड वी स्टॉप? जो मुझे लगता है प्रोटेस्ट का सही है या उनको लगता है प्रोटेस्ट, पीपल आर एंटाइटल्ड टू प्रोटेस्ट। व्हाट इट इज अबाउट, आई मीन आई एम नॉट। Of course not. Rahman sir will do what he wants to do, so will Rajnikant do what he wants to do. It will not stop anybody.
जी, मेरा ये मानना है कि दुनिया ऐसे निकम्मे लोगों से भरी हुई है जो पब्लिसिटी के भूखे हैं, एंड मूवीज आर द इजीएस्ट वे टू।
You are asking why he's not on Twitter.
And you are asking, and movies are the easiest way to do that. लोग बड़े आसानी से ऑफेंड हो जाते हैं कि आपने ये डायलॉग बोला, आपने ये कपड़े पहने, आपने ये लिरिक गाया अपने गाने में, आपकी फिल्म का टाइटल वो है। इट इज़ द ईजीएस्ट वे, एंड आप उनको सीरियसली नहीं ले सकते हैं। मेरा ये मानना है कि आप उनको जितनी इंपॉर्टेंस देंगे, जितना अटेंशन देंगे, उनका मकसद फिर पूरा होता है। Then they are getting what they want.
नहीं, ऐसा I don't completely agree with that, because देखिए हम लोग एक ऐसा देश है जिसमें इतने रिलीजन्स रहते हैं, इतनी लैंग्वेजेस रहती है, इतने ज़्यादा कास्ट और इतने ज़्यादा डाइवर्सिटी है कल्चर में। तो इस तरह के जो वाक़यात भी उठते हैं, सवाल उठते हैं, उन पे डिस्कशन होनी चाहिए, उनको एड्रेस किया जाना चाहिए। किसी को ये नहीं लगना चाहिए कि किसी चीज़ को लेके बातें जो हैं दब रही हैं, क्योंकि डेमोक्रेसी का यही मतलब है। जैसा सर ने कहा कि प्रोटेस्ट होते हैं, उनका निष्कर्ष क्या होता है, उनका निचोड़ क्या निकलता है, वो अलग चीज़ है, लेकिन प्रोटेस्ट होने चाहिए। अगर मुझे लगता है कि मेरा नेबर ऊपर से पानी फेंक रहा है, आई वांट टू प्रोटेस्ट, तो कितना इरेलीवेंट क्यों ना किसी को साउंड करे, मेरे लिए वो लाइफ एंड डेथ सिचुएशन है। तो वी कांट रियली इग्नोर अदर्स पर्सपेक्टिव ये बोल के कि ये लोग नालायक हैं और बेकार हैं, बेरोजगार हैं। you know, so it has to be considered क्या उसका, this is how this country, this democracy will survive. नहीं तो कौन सा देश है कि जिसमें इतने सारे religions, इतने सारे more than 64 languages और इतने ज़्यादा शांति में रहती हैं, is because everyone's perspective and opinion is that matters.
जी
किस तरह नाम को सार्थक करती है?
अभी तो आपने देखा ये, उन्होंने ये कुछ बोला, इन्होंने कुछ बोला, दैट इज व्हाट रिलेशनशिप्स आर ऑल अबाउट. कभी कट्टी होती है, कभी बट्टी होती है. तो शी इज टेलिंग मी हाउ डज इट जस्टिफाई, मतलब जिस तरह से मैंने समझ में आया आपका जो शुद्ध हिंदी में आपने जो पूछा है, इट इज अबाउट रिलेशनशिप्स. हर रिलेशनशिप में अप्स एंड डाउन्स होती है, हर रिलेशनशिप एक स्विंग की तरह होता है. हर रिलेशनशिप में कभी कट्टी होती है, कभी बट्टी होती है, और वही है इसमें, जहाँ पे पूरी फिल्म में आपको लगता है कि इन दोनों कैरेक्टर्स में कट्टी हुई है, एंड में जाके उनके बीच में बट्टी होती है, कट्टी होती है, आपको देखना पड़ेगा.
अच्छा, आप दोनों इमरान जी, कंगना जी, स्टार मन अन्य क्षेत्र में किस तरह से रहता है? क्या वो किसी चीज में दिलचस्पी रखते हैं, राजनीति, खेल, किस तरह से?
मुझे अगर आई थिंक निर्देशन में इंटरेस्ट है, कभी मौका मिलेगा तो मैं फिल्म डायरेक्ट करना चाहूँगी. क्या आप फिल्मों के सिवाय पूछ रहे हैं?
हाँ, फिल्मों के सिवाय और किन क्षेत्रों में आपकी दिलचस्पी है?
मुझे फार्मिंग में काफ़ी इंटरेस्ट है, ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग. तो कभी अगर ऐसा मौका मिला तो मैं मनाली में वैसे फार्म खरीदा है मैंने, तो वहाँ पे मैं फार्मिंग करना चाहूँगी.
मैं फिल्में बहुत देखता हूँ, उसके अलावा मैं अपने घर वालों, अपनी लेगो जी, लेगो के ब्लॉक्स आप जानती होंगे. मैं हाँ, मेरी बहुत सिंपल सी लाइफ है. मैं फिल्में बनाना चाहता हूँ, फिल्में देखना चाहता हूँ, अपने दोस्तों और अपने घर वालों के साथ वक्त बिताना चाहता हूँ. दीज आर माई इंटरेस्ट इन लाइफ.
Kangana, you yourself said that you share a Katti-Batti relationship with Deepika Padukone. So if at all someone had to patch you guys up, what would they have to do?
See, the thing is कि किस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में बात कही गई हो और क्या कहा गया हो, वो भी आप लोगों को कंसिडर करना चाहिए. और what actors say is not gospel's truth ना. Sometimes we also visit our statements and see कि I could have let go of the, you know, I could have
गाना सुना है आपने, बॉबी का गाना, हम तुम एक कमरे में बंद हो और चाबी खो जाए, वो करना पड़ेगा.
अरे मेरे को फिनिश करने दो ना मेरा आंसर. तो ऐसा नहीं है, हम लोग भी, आई एम जस्ट अ 28-year-old गर्ल who sometimes says things she likes. Sometimes I might visit my statement and feel कि okay, I could have skipped it. तो वैसे ही है. तो इन चीज़ों को जो बेकार हैं, बेवजह हैं, उनको ज़्यादा अटेंशन देने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ये मैटर करता है कि what is happening on the 18th. ठीक है, तो आप प्लीज़ फिल्म देखिएगा, और बाकी कोई क्या करता है अपने घर में हमें क्या लेना देना. क्यों कमरे में किसी से के साथ बंद हो. कमरे में बंद हो.
6 कैरेट
सिर्फ मेरी बीवी. That is the nature of relationship there. ऐसे ही होता है. That's why the film resonates with me. जब निखिल ने मुझे स्क्रिप्ट नरेट किया था, मुझे अपनी अवंतिका के साथ रिलेशनशिप की काफ़ी झलक नजर आए. I felt that this is a very honest, very organic depiction of real relationships. ऐसे होते ही रहता है, लड़ाई झगड़े होते हैं, आप एक दूसरे से तंग हो जाते हैं, उसके बावजूद आप प्यार करते हैं, आप एक दूसरे के बगैर जी नहीं सकते हैं. That is the nature of real relationships. That is what resonated with me. Why I found the script so exciting.
अच्छा, हाल आपको किसी से बट्टी किए हैं?
हाँ,
हाल फिलहाल में किसी से कट्टी कर चुके होंगे पहले, अभी बट्टी किए हैं?
जी,
उन्होंने मुझे
नहीं इमरान जी.
हाँ,
जी मेरी बीवी अवंतिका.
हाँ
जी.
आप दोनों लोगों में सबसे ज्यादा परेशान आपको किसने किया?
इमरान खान.
इन्होंने मुझे किया.
इमरान खान ने मुझे बहुत परेशान किया, क्योंकि इमरान खान बात करना बंद ही नहीं करते. वो मतलब उसके 2 ग्रुप्स होते थे. फर्स्ट हाफ में एक ग्रुप है, सेकंड हाफ में दूसरा ग्रुप है. वो लोग बैठ के मतलब दे विल टॉक अबाउट एनीथिंग एंड एवरीथिंग। जिस तरह से ये जूता पॉलिश किया जाए, उसके अंदर कंकर क्या होता है, वो क्या वो उसको अलग पॉलिश होना चाहिए।
डेवलप दैट कॉलेज फ्रेंड्स का
रिलेशनशिप मेथड एक्टिंग वो कर रहे थे,
डेवलप कर रहा था।
तो मैं हमेशा बोलता था इमरान
दिखनी चाहिए,
कम ऑन मैन, इमरान कॉन्सेंट्रेट मैन, कम ऑन। पांचवी के इरिटेटेड याद है जो उनके दो दोस्त थे, उनसे भी बातें करते थे।
और फिल्म की कोई ऐसा सीन जो काफी
अच्छा, आपने मेरा YouTube वो देखा है जहाँ पे मैं चिल्ला रहा हूँ? हाँ, आपको लगता है कोई मुझे परेशान कर सके?
ओके कंगना, आपके सुपर सामने जैसे आपने कहा कि जैसी आप हैं वैसी हमेशा से रही हैं, और अभी शायद लोगों को आपकी बातें बहुत ज़्यादा लोग नोटिस करते हैं और ऑफेंडेड हो जाते हैं, और कहीं इस बात का भी जिक्र हुआ है कुछ दिन पहले कि यू हैव बीन टारगेटेड। तो कौन लोग हैं जो आपको टारगेट कर रहे हैं?
अभी कोई नहीं है, सबको सेट कर दिया है।
जैसे
सब सेट है अभी।
उसके अलावा जब ऑडियंस थिएटर से निकलती है, जब डिस्कशन होता है, कोई ऑडियंस थिएटर से निकलती है कि भाई ये सीन बड़ा अच्छा था, डिस्कस करते हुए निकलते हैं, तो आप समझ लीजिए कि फिल्म लोगों को पसंद आ गई। कोई ऐसा सीन है खट्टी मट्टी में जो यू एंजॉय मोस्ट एंड यू फील लाइक पीपल विल टॉक अबाउट इट?
The last scene of the film, I have written that scene, और मेरे लिए ज़्यादा स्पेशल इसलिए भी है क्योंकि मैंने उसके डायलॉग्स भी लिखे हैं। पहले मैंने सजेस्ट किया था निखिल सर को, लेकिन फिर उन्होंने कहा कि आप ही लिख के दो, एंड ही लाइक्ड व्हाट आई रोट। तो मुझे अक्सर इस बात का बहुत ही एक्साइटमेंट रहती है कि क्या फीडबैक रहेगा, क्योंकि मेरी जो जैसे क्वीन के लिए भी मैंने डायलॉग्स लिखे थे, तो मेरे एक बहुत ही रॉ लैंग्वेज आई यूज़ फॉर डायलॉग्स, जो कि ऐसा लगता डायलॉग ही लगती नहीं है। तो इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड वेरी जिसका काफ़ी वेट होता है सीन का, बट द लाइन्स आर वेरी सिंपल। तो आई एम वेरी क्यूरियस टू नो कि कैसा उसका फीडबैक रहेगा, लोगों को कैसा लगेगा।
Last 3 questions, please.
ओके, जैसे आपने कहा कि निखिल सर की मौजूदगी में उन्होंने कहा और आपने उसी लिखा डायलॉग लिखा, आपने जिक्र किया क्वीन में भी आपने लिखना है, तो क्या इरादा है डायलॉग राइटर बनने का भी?
मैं एक्चुअली मुझे अच्छा लगता है कि जब मैं अपने डायलॉग्स पे काम करूँ, कुछ एक्टर्स ऐसा करते भी हैं और मैं अपने सभी कैरेक्टर्स पे करती हूँ, इसमें इतना मौका नहीं मिला। लेकिन एक जैसा मैंने कहा, एक सीन मैंने लिखा है, बट यूजुअली आई वर्क अ लॉट। अभी मेरी जो नेक्स्ट फिल्म है रंगून के बाद जो है उस पर भी आई एम वर्किंग ऑन द डायलॉग्स, तो उसमें शायद मैं लिखूँगी। जब एक सिंगल कैरेक्टर की जर्नी होती है, उसमें आपकी ज़्यादा पकड़ आ जाती है, तो आई एंजॉय दैट प्रोसेस।
हाउ गुड राइटर इज कंगना निखिल?
इनको कैसे पता होगा?
अरे मैंने तो एक सीन जो उन्होंने कहा था लिखने, मतलब आई जस्ट फेल्ट कि मुझे वो सीन विदाउट डायलॉग्स करना था। कंगना फेल्ट कि फॉर हर टू बी एबल टू इमोट द वे she wanted to do, she needed to say some lines. So I said, please go ahead and write it. I tried to write it, it didn't work. So then she said that can I try and write it? She also hesitated before. So I said, of course, go ahead, makes my life simpler. Go ahead, write it. She wrote it. I spoke to Imran about it क्योंकि इमरान का उसके पहले एक सीन है जो important है. So we discussed it and that's how it came about. I mean जिस तरह से, but I think that जो आप पूछ रहे हो is very different from what she is saying about the next film or the film that she is going to do after Rangoon, where she is actually doing work within that. इसमें भी as a collaborative effort है. जिस तरह से हमें इमरान हमेशा आके बोलता था मैं ये लाइन्स चेंज कर रहा हूँ, ये करता हूँ, वो कर रहा हूँ. That is one way of working. In the case of the scene that she is talking about, there were no lines and she wanted to say. So I said, please go ahead and write it. Say what you want to say.
And unfortunately, there have been situations where you receive flack for it. So do you think that if actresses say something like this, they are criticized more than actors in this industry?
Well, the thing is that I have only received some sort of opposition, valuable feedback, which is not from people. It is from people who are hurting with this sort of progress that I've made. So I don't think people are not happy for me. I just feel the one who are getting affected with my success, they are not happy, and it's natural to understand why they're not happy. They will have to be numb or zombie or dead not to feel what they're feeling, you know. So I'm happy that they're giving very natural reactions. But apart from that, I feel people are very proud of me. They're very happy for me, and I feel a lot of positivity, and I think people want to see me progress and grow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Guys, thank you so much for coming.
But you're the brainchild behind this because normally you have a director who comes to the production house and says, let's do this thing together. It went the other way around here. You had the script and then you took this forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite say we're the brainchild behind it because where is Anshul Singhal? Is he here? Yeah, so on, I think it
right
was
up over there.
Rainy afternoon like this one day when he came into the office and narrated this amazing script to us, we fell in love with it completely. And, you know, the whole team, and that is not something that happens very often when, you know, every single person in the room is laughing and crying and, you know, feeling great about what they've heard. And hats off to him. One big round of applause for Anshul. So
he should actually be sitting up here in front.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing there at the back. So, you know, the big task obviously was to figure out who it is who would be the best person to direct this material. And honestly, after a lot of soul searching and, you know, thinking through various options, we narrowed in on the one person who has been able to, I mean, he is one of the most versatile directors that we have in this industry. He's handled virtually every genre of cinema in his, you know, in his career. And I think, you know, the film that he started out with, Kal Ho Na Ho, was something that, you know, convinced us that this was a script that deserves to be helmed by no one other than Nikhil Advani. And so we thought that Nikhil was the best person to do this. And honestly, I mean, from what one has seen of the film, which is pretty much all of it, I will say that, you know, our decision was completely justified, and we're thrilled that we have Nikhil making this movie. I'd like to thank Amrita and her team at UTV, who've been, you know, great support for the film, and, you know, they've been managing the marketing and distribution plans all the way through. And I'd like to thank Madhu and Manisha from MA for being extremely efficient, organized, and superb co-producers. So thank you. And thanks to all of you guys for coming out on a rainy Sunday afternoon. You know, we'll keep it as short and sweet as we can, but we hope that you'll be entertained at the end of it. What's more, I'd also like to say that, you know, we're really thrilled to be working with the sort of talent that we have on this film. From Imran, with whom we've done 4 hit movies in the past. Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, Delhi Belly, Ek Mein Aur Ek Tu, and I Hate Love Stories. And this is our fifth film together. And of course, Kangana, with whom we've done Metro and Fashion in the past, and we're proud that our film was the first one that she won a national award for. And of course, the incredible crew that we have on the film, from Shankar Ehsan and Loy, to, you know, the incredible production designers, to, you know, everyone who's associated with the movie are just, you know, superb. And I'm sure you'll see some of that coming up in the trailer. Now, without any further ado, I'd like to call the man behind it all, Nikhil Advani.
Siddharth sir makes the job very easy for everyone, including myself. No script required because sir said the full script. But one thing he did say, you make very good looking films. I have to say this to you. So, you know, every actor will want to work in your films. Scripts are fantastic. You've got the movement, you've got the action, you've got the acting. But it makes very good looking viewing. This has always been in your gene pool, right? To make a good looking film also.
Yeah, I think so. Hello? Yeah, no, I have a good team that works very hard.
Yeah.
And that follows me to the end of wherever I take them every single day. And we were here till 2 o'clock last night trying to get the trailer correct, and we felt there was a small glitch. So we went back, opened everything up. So we have Tushar over there, who I wish he's the DP of my film. And we've done 3 films together now, and I hope that I never have to shoot without him ever. And then there's Amit Dada and Subrata, who are the production designers. They won every single award for Hyder.
Amit Dada.
They were actually having an argument about how many he won in the morning, 7 or 4.
Yeah.
He's clarified it's 4. So it's
yeah,
perfect.
but I think the hero of this film is Anshul Singhal, who's sitting over there, and who very rarely like I write my own films, or tend to write my own films, because I get very scared of the material that's coming to me. When Sid and Amrita and UTV and everybody came and gave me the script, and I looked at it and I said I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to actually do anything. I just had to land up on the set. And that's thanks to Anshul Singhal.
That's
He's
brilliant.
fantastic.
That's high praise. I think it's about time you took your place in the sun in the front.
And I mean, where do directors get opportunity like that to do this kind of, to work with this kind of material? Obviously, very thankful to, for me to get the first person I wanted to play the role of Maddie, and that was Imran Khan. I didn't want anybody else. Nobody else.
Who's looking very dapper in his suit. Superb.
And he read it. He said it's rubbish. And I said, let me narrate it to you. Let me narrate it to you, please. And I went, we narrated it to him, and then he just said, okay, it's very different from when you read it. And I'm glad that he's said okay. And of course, Kangana Ranaut, who at the end of my 2.5 hour narration turned around and said that we should try this, we should do this, we should. And I said, I said, thank God she has said yes. So let Imran Khan and Kangana Ranaut.
Kannu Weds Manu Return continues to make so much news at the box office. So I have to congratulate you, Kangana, once again on that. It's just been historic, and we've run short of words. And so that's why I wanted a clarification on that.
No, not at all. I had told Nikhil that I disliked it very much.
Disliked it very much. I love your honesty. So it's a very lonely word in our Bollywood dictionary. Very few people are honest. There are 4 people on stage here that are fantastically honest. So, you're going to get some fantastic headlines. So, Kangana, you said we the first time round. And then you said, we should do this, we should do that. You didn't ask anything else about the film at all? It was just a straightaway jump into the zone?
That's how much I love the script. And I think it is a love story, which might not even end up like a love story, because this film is, the way it reveals, is in a non-linear narrative. So it's very hard to actually give you an idea of what this actually is about. And especially my character in the film, you're wondering all the time, with every 10 minutes, I'd be like, this is it, I got it, this is where we are heading. And then suddenly something happens and you're like, no, so you can't really, in fact, you can't even tell the genre of the film while you're having the narration. If it's a tragedy, it's a coming of age love story, or it's a slice of life, or, so I think I just loved everything about it.
And we'll start the proceedings with you, Imran. You have lots to answer for. So first of all, are you anywhere close to those kind of toilet habits in real life?
Men are laughing, women are not finding it so funny.
Yeah, so first of all, speak for yourself. I've learned to aim over the years. So, now we don't make a mistake.
Or have you been forced to sit down? I don't know how it is at your house.
An insight into Imran Khan's life, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what happens at your house. Huh?
Okay, so she wears the pants in the relationship, and it is a lovely little, like Kangana was trying to explain, that there is no genre that we can actually say that there is. Before I open to the press, can you put it in a few words as to where there's a bit of tragedy that we saw in there as well, and there's lots that we've read about. But what do you
Yeah, in the sense that I think that what Kangana said was right. You can't actually pin it down. Is it a slice of life? Is it just a love story? The love story is a very big part of the film, but it's also an anti-love story. In the sense, a guy trying to figure out what happened, why it happened,
why he got dumped.
Correct. So yeah.
And I think the beauty of the film is that it keeps you, it's very intriguing, and we don't really want to take away from that when it starts and the way it unfolds, it's really a work of genius, and I think by talking too much about the story, we can talk about the characters and all of that. We will take away all the fun. But having said that, there are a lot of rumors about the film, as in it's about pregnancy. It's not, or I play double role. I don't play double role in the film, or I am playing a Punjabi girl. No, I am NRI in the film, and I get bald. No, there's no such thing happening. So
My God, all the questions you just thrown out of the window. So now there's nothing left to ask.
सब घर जा सकते हैं, हो गया.
No, there is still so much to talk about. You know, so these are just the rumors, but we can talk about the film and the trailer.
Perfect. So we'll open out to the press. Anybody ask a question? So you're waving out because you want to ask a question, or? Okay. So can we have the mic just go up there? It's somewhere. Yeah.
On your left, Kangana.
On the left,
I have a few questions to ask. Firstly, to start is with Kangana. Kangana, हमने पढ़ा है कि आप जो मूवी के जो 7 मिनट है स्टार्टिंग के, उसमें आप सिनेमाटोग्राफर बन गई थी. तो क्या ये सच है और क्यों?
जो आपने जैसे जिस सीक्वेंस से फिल्म अभी जो ट्रेलर ओपन होता है, दैट इज़ द सेम सीन दैट वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट, एंड इट इज़ 7 मिनट अनकट सीक्वेंस जहाँ पे एक लड़की जो है एक लड़के को शूट कर रही होती है, उसका एमएमएस बना रही होती है. तो that was the requirement of the script, and Nikhil sir was very thrilled because he loves giving me these challenges, and he was very happy कि आज कंगना को shoot करना है. So I was holding a very heavy camera in my hands, and Tushar sir, like I said, had lit the set beautifully. So that was the requirement of the scene, and I loved the experience. और मुझे उनको शगुन में वो क्या पता नहीं शगुन बोलते हैं कि क्या बोलते हैं, but I had to give him some money because he came to me, he's like, you can't take charge of the camera, so you have to give me the money. If you have to take my permission and you have to give me the money. So I said okay fine, so I gave him 1 rupee.
Imran, the question is to you. पिछले 2 साल में we have not seen you on big screen. So how much are you expecting from this movie, and you know, are you regretting for the losses that has happened in the past from the time you've entered the industry?
नहीं, absolutely not. I'm very glad that I got this break यार. सच कहूँ तो पिछले 1.5 साल से I needed time to spend with my family. My wife was pregnant, my daughter was born, and these are things that happen once or twice in your life if you're lucky. And there's nothing that would make me give that up. So at no cost. I'm happy that I was there. That being said, I'm also very happy to be back at work because I love to make movies. इस फिल्म पर काम करते मुझे बहुत मज़ा आया. निखिल, कंगना दोनों के साथ मेरी बहुत अच्छी वर्किंग रिलेशनशिप थी, and I've had such a positive time. It's really reminded me of the love that I have for movies. Katti Batti more than most other films that I've done. It has made me feel very happy and fulfilled, made me feel very satisfied, and it reminds me every day. This is why we sleep for 3 hours and wake up and go to work. This is why we put ourselves out on the line. It's a film which is very, very close to my heart.
कंगना, आपसे एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन है. आपके हिसाब से who do you think is the real queen of Bollywood?
Is Bollywood a country? That's a very lame question.
In the B-town, but who do you think?
Sid, Kangana, Imran, Nikhil, here on your right. Congratulations.
That's the left.
On your left. Congratulations for the brilliant trailer. I think it looks really refreshing. My question is to you, Nikhil. Earlier the film was titled Sali Kudya, but now you guys have moved on to a slightly non-controversial title. Can we assume that filmmakers are exercising self-censorship because of the volatile environment?
What volatile environment?
Why the change in the title?
Because we just felt that it was the title was when it came to me, I loved it, but we also felt it was way too gimmicky. It's not necessary at all. The film is about the ups and downs of a relationship, and what really transpires in their lives, and how it all gets resolved actually. So it was not necessary, and I mean, just for the sake of creating some kind of buzz and some kind of conversation, there's no point in getting into those kind of things. So yeah, I loved it, but I also agreed why we should drop it.
You feel Katti Batti sums up the idea of the film in the same way?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, totally. Because I mean, when ever since we were kids, we used to Katti Batti. So yeah, it does. Because that's what life is, what love is, what their relationship is, which is up, down, sometimes, and then once it breaks, then it comes back together. That's what Katti Batti is all about.
Now, considering the nature of the film, is there anything that you yourself have learnt about modern day romance? Because the film emphasizes on young love.
Yeah, it's very urban. It's very, it's not one of those regressive love stories where, you see those very cliche sort of scenarios and scenes and storyline. So it's very urban, and we all can identify with it, the way the characters are, and yeah, I did identify with it.
Hi Kangana, this is Urvi here.
Just a second.
Kangana.
Okay, so we'll just take this here. Yeah.
Hi.
Do you believe in time pass love?
Well, the thing is that every time a relation doesn't start on this note that you have clarity about things. Maybe time passes for my age or stage is too a lighter word, but I would like to date, and when you get into dating, the first thing probably long-term relationship or marriage is definitely not in your mind, because you have to you don't have that much understanding of the equation or the relationship. So yeah, in some term maybe it could be called time pass also. I'm very open to time pass romances.
Unless you're Maddie or you're me, because whenever I had a girlfriend, I wanted to get married to them immediately.
Hello.
So
hi Kangana, this is Urvi to your right. Yeah.
Yeah, on this side.
Hi. Since the film deals with a live-in relationship, how much do you believe in the concept of live-in relationship?
Well, to each his own. I think it's just about the person, how the other person makes you feel. There is no compulsion. If you're in a relationship, not necessarily you have that much trust or faith or that kind of future planning with each other. At the same time, if you do, then you should go ahead with it and just see how things work and take it to next level.
Hello, Kangana ji and Imran.
कहाँ पे? हाँ,
इमरान जी से मेरा सवाल है कि जहाँ पे कंगना होती है वहाँ हीरो की ज़रूरत नहीं होती, और नेशनल अवार्ड विनर क्वीन और तनु वेट्स मनु, तो आपको अपने लिए फिल्म में मतलब कहाँ तक सेफ लगता है एज ए हीरो?
हमारी लड़ाई करवा दीजिए आप आज ही।
कहाँ तक सेफ लगता है?
मतलब आपके लिए कितना स्कोप है?
स्कोप है?
कितना है?
जितना स्क्रिप्ट में है उतना ही स्कोप है जी।
तो 2 साल के बाद आपने शुरुआत कंगना से की, कंगना के साथ, तो ये कहाँ
मैंने
तक
कट्टी बट्टी से की।
अच्छा।
Well, the thing is that it is a love story, and I think both of us have equally important part. Maybe Imran has a lot more screen space than me, but that doesn't mean किसी का character weak है, तो I think वही एक जो इस तरह की जो कहानी होती है उसकी यही एक खासियत होती है.
Kangana, sorry for the delay. I mean to say late compliment. You look like a Barbie doll, in fact.
Thank you.
What was the particular reason to wear this dress, this moment?
Because it's a Sunday, you all coming, and I wanted to make it worth it for you all. I mean, I could have chosen to wear jeans and T-shirt, and it had to be transported in a different car. Then there was a vanity van outside. Then I wore that. My stylist is on, she's at the job right now and fixing just for you all, just so that you get good pictures.
Thank you very much.
There's a reason she's the queen of the box office and of these answers as well. Brilliant once again. Yes,
okay,
back there.
Hello. Yeah.
There.
Hi, Kangana and Imran. Amazing trailer. I'm very curious to watch movie. So, Kangana, मेरा सवाल आपके लिए ये है. First of all, rumors थे कि आपको YRF और सलमान के साथ सुल्तान मूवी के लिए अप्रोच किया गया था, लेकिन आपने रंगून चुनी भंसाली जी की, तो कितनी सच्चाई है? और सॉरी भारद्वाज जी की, तो कितनी सच्चाई है?
Well, the thing is that I've already given my dates to Rangoon, and that's why I couldn't do that film.
एंड इमरान, ये फिल्म आपके लिए कितनी इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्योंकि इससे पहले आपकी फिल्में जो हैं बॉक्स ऑफिस पर इतना कमाल नहीं कर चुकी हैं, तो कितनी एक्सपेक्टेशंस है इस फिल्म से?
मैं अपनी फिल्म से कभी एक्सपेक्टेशन रखता ही नहीं हूँ, बिकॉज देयर इज़ नो वे टू नो व्हाट विल हैपन. उम्मीदें बहुत है क्योंकि ये फिल्म मेरे लिए बहुत बहुत खास है. जैसे कि मैंने कहा, आई हैव हैड वन ऑफ द बेस्ट वर्किंग एक्सपीरियंसेस ऑफ माई एंटायर करियर व्हाइल वर्किंग ऑन दिस फिल्म. सो द फिल्म मीन्स अ लॉट टू मी इमोशनली. अब आप लोगों को पसंद आए ना आए ये हमारे हाथ में नहीं है. आई डोंट नो व्हाट विल हैपन. But whatever happens, I can say that this is a film which means a lot to me, and I'll always hold my head up very, very high and say with great pride that this is my film. Men are laughing, women are not finding it so funny.
Yeah, so first of all, speak for yourself. I've learned to aim over the years, so now we don't make a mistake.
Or have you been forced to sit down? I don't know how it is at your house.
Insight into Imran Khan's life, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what happens at your house. Huh?
Okay, so she wears the pants in the relationship, and it is a lovely little, like Kangana was trying to explain, that there is no genre that we can actually say that there is. Before I open to the press, can you put it in a few words as to where there's a bit of tragedy that we saw in there as well, and there's lots that we've read about it. But what do you?
Yeah, in the sense that I think that what Kangana said was right. It's not, you can't actually pin it down. Is it a slice of life? Is it just a love story? I mean, the love story is a very big part of the film, but it's also an anti-love story, in the sense a guy trying to figure out what happened and why it happened.
Why he got dumped.
Correct. So yeah.
And I think the beauty of the film is that it keeps you, it's very intriguing, and we don't really want to take away from that when it starts and the way it unfolds, it's really a work of genius, and I think by talking too much about the story, we can talk about the characters and all of that. We will take away all the fun. But having said that, there are a lot of rumors about the film, as in it's about pregnancy. It's not, or I play double role. I don't play double roles in the film, or I am playing a Punjabi girl. No, I am NRI in the film, and I get bald. No, there's no such thing happening. So
my God, all the questions you just thrown out of the window. So now there's nothing left to ask.
No, there is still so much to talk about. So these are just the rumors, but we can talk about the film and the trailer.
Perfect. So we'll open out to the press. Anybody ask a question? So you're waving out because you want to ask a question, or? Okay. So can we have the mic just go up there?
Firstly, to start is with Kangana. कंगना, हमने पढ़ा है कि आप जो मूवी के जो 7 मिनट है स्टार्टिंग के, उसमें आप सिनेमाटोग्राफर बन गई थी, तो क्या ये सच है और क्यों?
जो आपने जैसे जिस सीक्वेंस से फिल्म अभी जो ट्रेलर ओपन होता है, दैट इज़ द सेम सीन दैट वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट, एंड इट इज़ 7 मिनट अनकट सीक्वेंस, जहाँ पे एक लड़की जो है एक लड़के को शूट कर रही होती है, उसका MMS बना रही होती है. So that was the requirement of the script, and Nikhil sir was very thrilled because he loves giving me these challenges, and he was very happy कि आज कंगना को shoot करना है. So I was holding a very heavy camera in my hands, and Tushar sir, like I said, had lit the set beautifully. So that was the requirement of the scene, and I loved the experience. और मुझे उनको शगुन में वो क्या पता नहीं शगुन बोलते हैं कि क्या बोलते हैं, but I had to give him some money because he came to me, he's like, you can't take charge of the camera, so you have to give me the money. if you have to take my permission and you have to give me the money. So I said okay fine, so I gave him 1 rupee.
Okay. पिछले 2 साल में we have not seen you on big screen. So how much are you expecting from this movie, and are you regretting for the losses that has happened in the past from the time you have entered the industry?
नहीं, absolutely not. I'm very glad that I got this break यार. सच कहूँ तो पिछले 1.5 साल से I needed time to spend with my family. My wife was pregnant, my daughter was born, and these are things that happen once or twice in your life if you're lucky. And there's nothing that would make me give that up. So at no cost. I'm happy that I was there. That being said, I'm also very happy to be back at work because I love to make movies. इस फिल्म पर काम करते मुझे बहुत मज़ा आया. निखिल, कंगना दोनों के साथ मेरी बहुत अच्छी वर्किंग रिलेशनशिप थी, and I've had such a positive time. It's really reminded me of the love that I have for movies. Katti Batti, more than most other films that I've done, it has made me feel very happy and fulfilled, made me feel very satisfied, and it reminds me every day. This is why we sleep for 3 hours and wake up and go to work. This is why we put ourselves out on the line. It's a film which is very, very close to my heart.
आपके हिसाब से who do you think is the real queen of Bollywood?
Is Bollywood a country? That's a very lame question.
In the B town, but who do you think?
But now you guys have moved on to a slightly non-controversial title. Can we assume that filmmakers are exercising self-censorship because of the volatile environment right now?
What volatile environment?
Why the change in the title?
Because we just felt that it was the title was when it came to me, I loved it, but we also felt it was way too gimmicky. It's not necessary at all. The film is about the ups and downs of a relationship, and what really transpires in their lives, and how it all gets resolved actually. So it was not necessary, and I mean just for the sake of creating some kind of buzz and some kind of conversation. There's no point in getting into those kind of things. So yeah, I loved it, but I also agreed why we should drop it.
Do you feel Katti Batti sums up the idea of the film in the same way?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, totally. Because I mean, when ever since we were kids, we used to Katti Batti. So yeah, it does. Because that's what life is, what love is, what their relationship is, which is up, down, sometimes, and then once it breaks, then it comes back together. That's what Katti Batti is all about.
Now, considering the nature of the film, is there anything that you yourself have learned about modern day romance? Because the film emphasizes on young love, as we can see.
It's very urban. It's very, it's not one of those regressive love stories where, you see those very cliche sort of scenarios and scenes and, storylines. So it's very urban, and we all can identify with it, the way the characters are. And I did identify with it. Well, the thing is that every time a relation doesn't start on this note that you have clarity about things. Maybe time passes for my age or stage is too light a word, but I would like to date. And when you get into dating, the first thing probably long-term relationship or marriage is definitely not in your mind, because you have to. You don't have that much understanding of the equation or the relationship. So in some term, maybe it could be called time pass also. I'm very open to time pass romances.
Unless you're Maddie or you're me, because whenever I had a girlfriend, I wanted to get married to them immediately.
Since the film deals with a live-in relationship, how much do you believe in the concept of live-in relationship?
Well, to each his own. I think it's just about the person, how the other person makes you feel. There is no compulsion. If you're in a relationship, not necessarily you have that much trust or faith or that kind of future planning with each other. At the same time, if you do, then you should go ahead with it and just see how things work and take it to next level.
इमरान जी से मेरा सवाल है कि जहाँ पे कंगना होती है वहाँ हीरो की ज़रूरत नहीं होती, और नेशनल अवार्ड विनर क्वीन और तनु वेट्स मनु, तो आपको अपने लिए फिल्म में मतलब कहाँ तक सेफ लगता है एज ए हीरो?
हमारी लड़ाई करवा दीजिए आप आज ही।
कहाँ तक सेफ लगता है
मतलब आपके लिए कितना स्कोप है?
स्कोप है
कितना है?
जितना स्क्रिप्ट में है उतना ही स्कोप है जी।
अच्छा, तो 2 साल के बाद आपने शुरुआत कंगना से की, कंगना के साथ, तो ये कहाँ
मैंने
तक
कट्टी बट्टी से की।
अच्छा।
Well, the thing is that it is a love story, and I think both of us have equally important part. Maybe Imran has a lot more screen space than me, but that doesn't mean किसी का character weak है, तो I think वही एक जो इस तरह की जो कहानी होती है उसकी यही एक खासियत होती है.
Late compliment. You look like a Barbie doll, in fact.
Thank you.
What was the particular reason to wear this dress, this moment, actually?
Because it's a Sunday, you all coming, and I wanted to make it worth it for you all. I mean, I could have chosen to wear jeans and T-shirt, and it had to be transported in a different car. Then there was a vanity van outside. Then I wore that. My stylist is on, she's at the job right now and fixing just for you all, just so that you get good pictures.
Thank you very much.
There's a reason she's the queen of the box office and of these answers as well. Brilliant once again. Yes, back there.
रूमर्स थे कि आपको YRF और सलमान के साथ सुल्तान मूवी के लिए अप्रोच किया गया था, लेकिन आपने रंगून चुनी भंसाली जी की, तो कितनी सच्चाई है? और भारद्वाज जी की, तो कितनी सच्चाई है?
Well, the thing is that I've already given my dates to Rangoon, and that's why I couldn't do that film.
एंड इमरान, ये फिल्म आपके लिए कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि इससे पहले आपकी फिल्में जो हैं बॉक्स ऑफिस पर इतना कमाल नहीं कर चुकी हैं, तो कितनी एक्सपेक्टेशंस है इस फिल्म से?
मैं अपनी फिल्म से कभी एक्सपेक्टेशन रखता ही नहीं हूँ, बिकॉज देयर इज़ नो वे टू नो व्हाट विल हैपन. उम्मीदें बहुत है क्योंकि ये फिल्म मेरे लिए बहुत बहुत ख़ास है. जैसे कि मैंने कहा, आई हैव हैड वन ऑफ द बेस्ट वर्किंग एक्सपीरियंसेस ऑफ माई एंटायर करियर व्हाइल वर्किंग ऑन दिस फिल्म. सो द फिल्म मीन्स अ लॉट टू मी इमोशनली. अब आप लोगों को पसंद आए ना आए ये हमारे हाथ में नहीं है. आई डोंट नो व्हाट विल हैपन. But whatever happens, I can say that this is a film which means a lot to me, and I'll always hold my head up very high and say with great pride that this is my film.
कंगना ट्रेलर के एक सीन में आप कहीं ना कहीं ऐश्वर्या की तरह लग रही थी. वो देवदास वाला लुक है, जो आपने वो अटायर, वो साड़ी और वो सब जो मेकअप किया है, तो वो आपका खुद का आइडिया था या निखिल का था?
नहीं मैं ऐसा नहीं होता कि एक्टर्स जाएं सेट पर और बोलें अच्छा आज मुझे देवदास के कपड़े पहनने हैं। फिल्में थोड़े डिफरेंट तरीके से बनती हैं, ये पहले ही डिसाइड हो जाता है।
कुछ एक्टर्स ऐसे करते हैं लेकिन
ये नहीं करती। तो मुझे आपने वो तमा तमा वाला कॉस्ट्यूम क्यों नहीं दिया फिर?
मैंने आई ट्राइड
नहीं ये पहले ही डिसाइड हो जाता है। ये राइटर्स पहले ही जब स्क्रिप्ट होती है, जब हम लोग भी नहीं ऑन बोर्ड होते, उस वक्त ये सारे जो हैं सीन्स जो हैं डिसाइड हो जाते हैं।
Imran, Kangana, very simple question. There's a lot of chemistry that's translating on screen. How comfortable, how easy or how difficult was it to work with each other? It's your first film that you guys are doing together. So how was the experience of coming on board the first day, when you guys found out that you are going to be working with each other?
It is the first time, but we have had missed connections many times in the past 4 or 5 years. You remember that photo shoot we had done? How many years ago was that?
People magazine.
People magazine का photo shoot कुछ 6-7 साल हो गए. We had done a photo shoot together and we had hit it off very well. And we said, yeah, we should do some work together. And it either worked out that I was doing the film and she was not doing the film, or she would do the film, I would not do the film. So this missed connection kept going for many years. And there's always this thing that at some point we have to do something together. And ultimately I'm glad that it ended up being this film, because what Kangana has brought to her role, brought to the film, I feel that no other actress could have done justice to that. It is a very demanding role. It's a very tricky role. When you see the film, आप सब समझ जाएंगे. And it requires a certain finesse and a certain craft which very few actors possess.
Kangana, the same feelings for you while working with Imran?
Same to you. Sorry, I keep calling my actor friends, back at your names. I don't know why I do that. But no, Imran is a delight to work with, and he's just like this on the sets also. Always very balanced, very centered, and he never loses his cool, and he's very calm whole day. Mr. Mercurial is there. He will be shouting, and the next minute you look at him, he'll be like giggling with his belly shaking.
What is Nikhil's favorite word on set?
What?
You can't say it in public, but you know which one, no?
You can say it. It's fine.
नहीं यहाँ बच्चे वगैरह होंगे तो.
Okay, so Payal's role is very, how do I put it? It's very unpredictable. It's very volatile. It's very spontaneous. She's slightly mysterious. And I've always felt that from the time that she did even Gangster or the role that she did in Fashion, I've always felt that there is so much more to Kangana Ranaut than maybe any of us have explored. And then when I saw Queen, what Vikas had done with her, it was fantastic. He had taken her, he had allowed her to fly. So she was the logical choice. I didn't know she would actually do it. Went to her. Then now she's standing here.
You are a director and you've worked with FTI as one of those institutes that brings out the talent in the industry. They're protesting about the appointment of the chief, Gajendra Singh, because they don't think it's a fair appointment and the process should be more transparent. Any reaction that you've got for this as a filmmaker?
I agree. I completely support the protest. I agree. I think that the FTI over the last 50 years has produced some of the most immense and magnificent talent that is there in this industry, and I'm sure that they can actually find somebody from FTI who knows what it requires, A, to teach the students over there, and B, what the students need when they come out from there. So I completely support the protest.
Imran, Kangana, anything to say about this? Because you guys are actors. There is a certain sort of an intellectual process involved in filmmaking. And FTI is one of those.
This is the first time hearing about this. I'm not aware of.
So what we'll do is actually we've got Nikhil's quote on that, so we'll move ahead on that.
All right.
Something about the music, which is fantastic, Nikhil, and we've got a young talent sitting over there in front. He's now become very big also. But it is, I know a lot of people say foot tapping music, but it's not always foot tapping. But this one's been playing for 2 hours in my ear, and my foot was moving like this. So how did that come about? And then we call Siddharth on stage.
I've been very fortunate to be able to work with Shankar Ehsan Loy from Kalona from the time that
you're a loyalist, are you? You believe in that?
Yeah, completely. So you can hope to see Imran and Kangana in a lot of my films. So and and yeah, so I like to be very safe and structured, and Shankar and Loy have always completed everything that I want. We completed the music of this film in 6 days. 6 songs, they made me hear 6 songs, and I said all 6 are fantastic, which is very rare. And a big also contribution is Kumar sir, who's sitting over there. Sir, nobody is going to believe that you've written the lyrics of this song, of this film, because all your chichorapan is gone. So he's a very big contributing factor. But yeah, I mean, Sid is there. His first song was for a film of mine called Delhi Safari, and now he's here.
कट्टी बट्टी तो जिंदगी में लगी रहती है एक्चुअली ना. तो ऐसा कोई इंसिडेंट कभी कोई याद हो बचपन में या आपकी अभी बॉलीवुड में कि आपने किसी कट्टी हुई और बट्टी करवाई हो? डू यू बिलीव इन दैट? लाइक आई मीन टू से बहुत बार ऐसे होता है कि हमारे क्लोज फ्रेंड में कट्टी हो जाती है, but then you are like
यार सच कहूँ तो बचपन के दिन के बाद ज्यादा कट्टी बट्टी हुई नहीं है.
प्रोफेशनली आल्सो इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट लाइक बहुत बार ड्यूरिंग द मेकिंग ऑफ द फिल्म कभी ऐसा होता है कि मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग हो जाती है, कट्टी बट्टी हो जाती है?
आई थिंक हमेशा होती रहती है ऐसे तो, क्योंकि कभी आपके छोटे छोटे आई थिंक जब खासकर एक्टर्स या जो भी आर्टिस्ट हो, डायरेक्टर्स हो या जिनके साथ आप काम करते हैं, बहुत ही सेंसिटिव लोग होते हैं, तो छोटी छोटी बातों पे नाराज़ हो जाते हैं, पता भी नहीं चलता नाराज़ है किस बात पे नाराज़ है, तो उस तरह से फिर उनको मान भी जल्दी जाते हैं. तो ऐसा कट्टी बट्टी तो हमारी इंडस्ट्री में तो बहुत चली रहती है.
या निखिल की तरफ?
नहीं, आई थिंक अगर जो भी आपके दोस्त हों, चाहे आप हों या कोई भी हो, तो आई थिंक कुछ छोटी छोटी बातों पे तो सभी नाराज़ हो जाते हैं, इसमें तो कोई वो नहीं है.
लेकिन कभी आपने सुलह करवाई ऐसे?
आप नाम जा रहे हैं या कुछ?
नहीं यार, thank you.
Correct me if I'm wrong. How true is it that after back-to-back hits like Queen, Tannu vs Mannu, whatever scripts comes your way, you have turned out to be more choosy and pricey for the script that comes your way? So is it true?
Well, the thing is कि choosy तो हम इंसान हमेशा ही होना चाहेगा, चाहे आप सक्सेसफुल हो चाहे नहीं, ये बात अलग है. आपके पास कभी ऑप्शंस होते हैं, कभी नहीं. तो पहले मेरे पास ऑप्शंस नहीं थे, उसका मतलब ये नहीं था कि मैं चूज़ी और प्राइसी नहीं होना चाहती थी. अब ऑप्शंस है तो अब आई कैन अफोर्ड टू बी चूज़ी एंड प्राइसी. लेकिन ऐसा आप हमेशा सोचते हैं, लेकिन जब आपको वाकई में कोई स्क्रिप्ट पसंद आती है, तो जैसे निखिल सर ने कहा, विदाउट इवन थिंकिंग ट्वाइस प्राइस के बारे में या मेरा रोल क्या है या किस कैरेक्टर का ज़्यादा रोल है, यू जस्ट गेट सो इन्वॉल्व. इट्स लाइक falling in love, or you just don't know about consequences.
लेकिन कट्टी बट्टी की बात हो रही है तो there are newspaper reports saying that Kangana is having a cold war with Deepika Padukone, but next day only you are having a party with each other. So what is it all about, the chemistry between both of you, or what is the bonding? No, bonding I mean.
It's katti batti.
Katti batti.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do a little photo up with the four. We just take the mics. Just a minute. Yeah.
there a lot of scenes which have been cut and this is what we're going to see?
So, bold in the sense?
In terms of the kissing scenes.
They're not kissing, yeah. They're acting. No, but and it's a relationship. It's a story of a relationship. It's about a boy and girl living together. I mean, there is going to be a certain amount of physical attraction, and so it was just this is exactly how we sent it. This is exactly how it was sent back to us.
Off late, कुछ words पर भी censor board ने काफी issue उठाए थे.
मैंने भी आज सुबह ट्विटर पढ़ा है.
आपकी फिल्म को क्या कुछ प्रॉब्लम फेस करना पड़ा?
No. Not at all, because जब मुझे स्क्रिप्ट भेजा ही गया था UTV डिज्नी से, when the UTV मोशन पिक्चर से जब स्क्रिप्ट भेजा गया था, it was already written by Anshul in a very obviously it's edgy, picture बहुत edgy है, but it is meant for family audiences to come and view, and for young it's been written in the way the youth of this country talks today. So मतलब it's not, you don't need to have you don't have to be saying the F word and the B word and the MC word and the VC word. It's not important.
What is the rating that you are looking at? What is the rating?
When you say rating, these videos that you just saw have been certified UA. Yeah.
And the film?
UA.
Film when we certify, yeah. एक्चुअली ये मूवी UTV मोशन पिक्चर्स का ब्रांड है, और जैसे आपने देखा अभी कि हम यंग फिल्म है, फैमिली के लिए भी है, तो फन एक्साइटिंग चीज़ें करना चाह रहे हैं. सो वेरी इनोवेटिव वेज ऑफ डूइंग थिंग्स. सो ही शॉट दीज लवली शॉट्स which are actually not in the film, but when you watch them, at least when we watched them, we were very excited. We were like, wow, these look so amazing. It almost is like a scene from the film. But Anshul and Nikhil have written these, so we'll keep doing innovative things. The movie has great music, like we've seen in the trailer. So lots of exciting things coming up. कट्टी बट्टी ये नाम क्यों है सर? क्या है इस नाम के बारे में जिसने आपको वो करके रखा है इसके लिए?
जैसे मैंने पहले भी बताया, हर रिलेशनशिप में एक अप्स एंड डाउन्स होते हैं. Some days are good, some days are bad. Some days आप लड़ते हो, some days you don't. You may not talk. Some days you are best friends. तो इसलिए कट्टी बट्टी, जिस तरह से रिलेशनशिप, जिस तरह से लाइफ, जिस तरह से लव ऊपर नीचे होता है, उस हिसाब से कट्टी बट्टी का टाइटल दिया गया.
Amrita, any special reason behind these launching these promos first rather than songs?
So we felt that songs, though we have time, it's 18 September is the release date. So we thought, why don't we give the audience a little bit of the feel of the mood of the film. You know, the take that Nikhil has on the relationships, it's very different. It's fresh, we thought. So it'll be nice to shoot videos which are, and not just keep out giving content from the film. So of course you've seen the trailer. The trailer was, you know, has been liked, which we're very happy about. So we thought it'd be nice to make innovative, you know, videos with both of them. Their chemistry is great, I think. I hope you all think so too. So yeah.
Nikhil, also do you feel that you know, FTII deserves a more qualified person? Since you are a filmmaker and you've made a tweet in the past, so I'm just asking you your comment on it.
Yes, my answer is yes.
All right, and you know, what are your thoughts, you know, with what's going on right now regarding the whole FTII?
I think my answer, which is yes, is my thought. I don't think that we should politicize art. We should never politicize it. It's wrong. And I think that I don't know whether the students should be allowed to choose their who they want. But at the end of the day, I think it's very important for people to sit down and understand what FTII stands for. FTII is the premier institute and we cannot make films in this country without the graduates of FTII, whether they are in sound, cinematography, acting, editing. They are our backbone, and I think they are very qualified to understand who needs to run the institute.
Are you facing some kind of challenge or pressure that last two films of Kangana done well on the box office? So with this Katti Batti, Kangana gonna rock, but you guys
no. Last two films of Kangana has done well in the box office. I'm hoping it becomes third, yeah. So there's no pressure. In fact, we have just, all of us have seen the film. We are very happy with the film. I'm very happy with the cut, and I just hope that all of the madness that Kangana today generates rubs off onto Katti Batti also.
Adding on to that, Amrita, are you looking at any particular target that your film could probably reach a particular margin?
When you're saying margin, you mean audience. I'm going to take your target wala question. Audience, target audience. We'll make it target audience.
Not to the box office.
Well, I don't want to jinx it thinking about box office. I think it's very important for us to get people excited about the promotions, to get them to want to watch the film instead of thinking of numbers. He's made an amazing film, we think. We all think, of course. We are too close to the film, so we feel so. So it'll be nice for us to, get people excited. So that's what we're sort of focusing on right now.
I think the important thing was that the trailer was so well received.
Yeah.
I mean, it was phenomenal from just the little soldier dialogue to everything that Kangana and Imran were doing in the trailer, from the likes that the comments, the likes, the feedback we received. We just felt that it was important to take it one step further, let people understand who is Maddie, who is Payal, how we are all Maddie and Payal. And when we are in a relationship, we all go through the same thing. So lots of people have asked me about what was it that drew me to the script, and the familiarity that when I read the script was that अरे यार मेरे life में ये हुआ है. I've actually been through that. Whether it is a way they've spoken to each other, whether the things that they've done to each other is so familiar to what I have felt and what I know other people in relationships have felt, that we just felt that let's put that out, let's keep showing people more of Maddie and Payal, so that by the time we come closer to the film, everybody knows what Maddie and Payal are about.
Any of the real life Katti Batti moments you had on this?
Every day is of Katti Batti, every incident in Katti Batti I have felt.
Which one is your favorite?
Not the little soldier, but other than that. Which one is my favorite? I don't know. I think that there are some wonderful moments that are there in the film where they are just normally talking, and I think you have to see it on the 18th of September. When you see it, there are some moments where all women will turn around and look at their boyfriends or their husbands, and all husbands will just keep their heads down. It's very much there.
हीरो कब रिलीज हो रही है उसको लेकर बहुत से
I think we'll have another same tete-a-tete on the 15th of this month.
हॉलीडेज पे जा रहे तो फैंटम भी साथ में रिलीज हो रही है, तो बॉक्स ऑफिस पर
कौन सा फैंटम?
दोनों का क्रैश दिखेगा.
कैटरीना एंड सैफ अली खान स्टारर फैंटम भी उसी डेट पर रिलीज हो रही है.
That's on 20th August.
That is 20th August. It's not releasing on the same date.
तो हीरो की बात
Not releasing on the same date.
Done? Thanks.
Yeah.
Something about the music of the film.
Something about the music of the film. I've had the great opportunity and good fortune of collaborating with Shankar Ehsaan Loy in 7 films, and they are phenomenal. They are phenomenal. They understand this genre. They understand youth. They understand sound. They've really worked very hard at the music. We have 5 wonderful songs in the film.
There's also glimpse of Lip to Lip this year. And
yeah, so there's Lip to Lip and Sarfira, and so it's just there's lovely music in the film, and it's wonderfully written by Kumar, who I have to say that everybody thinks will hear the lyrics and say, "ये कुमार ने लिखा है." It's because it's not Chichora, it's lovely poetry.
And Amir Khan also tweeted and he congratulated Kangana and Imran.
Yes.
After watching the film.
Correct.
So are your expectations have been raised after his tweet?
No, I'm hoping to be able to show him the film, so that I can get some kind of guidance whether how we want to complete the film and that kind of stuff. So yeah, but I'm glad that he's been involved in at least that much of the film.
What has been the best compliment you have got for the promo?
What has been the best compliment? Every day, every comment has been superb as far as I was completely taken aback by the feedback and the reception that the trailer. It looked as if that people were behaving as if the picture release हो गई. Thank you.
Thank you.
everyone. Thank you so much for this wonderfully warm welcome. Oh my God, there's people all the way up there as well. Hi guys. You're going to fall down also. Yes, and Kangana, how does it feel being here? You've got so many fans. I've been getting calls this morning. They've been waiting since 8 in the morning, some of them, just to have a place here. But tell us a little bit about the movie. Katti Batti. How many of you guys remember Katti Batti? The film, I don't you guys saw the trailer. The film is a story about a couple, Maddie and Payal, and how while they're dating, they have fights, they make up, they break up, they make up, they break up, just like happens in everyone's relationship. But in the trailer, you see them playing, you know, TV guy with specs and everything. So when you want to go in college, was that like this hot girl that you wanted to ask out and you say that I'm lying, but throughout the time that I was in school, I was 18, 19 years old. I was always the guy who was in love with the hottest girl and मुझको कभी भाव नहीं देती थी. I told you that you say I'm lying, but it's the truth. I swear.
There's some very sad stories.
She knows my sad stories.
And
so now wait, क्या हुआ मेरे साथ?
He said when he went out on his first date with this really hot girl, she started to footsie with his best friend.
True story.
She was flirting with his
Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. How many girls would like to footsie with him? Alright, and Kangana, I mean, if I'm not saying that, it looks like you have the upper hand in a relationship. Are you like that in real life also? Obviously.
I would like to believe.
ये खुशी की बात है. Obviously.
I'm the badass in the relationship.
And yes, now finally, how do you guys feel when you know the song was being picturized on these two amazing people?
Well, this is the first time I've sung for Kangana, and you are so fantastic. And I think all of us are huge fans of yours, and we admire your work. So really, it's such a pleasure singing your song for you. And Imran, I sang for Gumi Ki Pyarne for your Nana. That's all. So I think Ahlan Krishna Nimran, so really very happy. I still have the cash, so I'm really happy.
You know how special it is singing a song for both of you all. I think she's the queen of Bollywood now, you may agree. A huge fan of Imran, and this is his comeback film after a really long time. After 2 years, 2 long years, so having the first song and such a big song in this film, getting picturized on these two amazing people, I think we're very lucky and it's very special for us.
Fantastic. You know, you have applause. Okay, I'm going to ask the both of you. How is it working with each other? You know, the funny thing is, Kangana and I, we've had so many near misses. Since the time that I started working, she and I had almost worked together in 4 or 5 films. Either things didn't work out from her end, things didn't work out from my end, it kept happening. And I'm really glad that actually it took us this long, because it needed a script this special, it needed a film this special for us to finally get a chance to work together. And is he like really naughty on sets?
He's not naughty, but he's quite a, Mr. Goody Two Shoes. He's very, like I said, predictable. Very predictable.
Alright, so as I said, those guys have been waiting since morning just to see all 4 of you. We have some of them right here. Why don't you guys come on stage? Come. Hi guys. Yes. Yes. Alright. Do you want to throw one of these? Go for it, go for it, go for it. dialogues all those. You guys see the hero? We have one dialogue from here also. The champagne bottle. Let's hear it loud from the film. I think this simple Sida guy, he gets so loud by Payal.
Yeah, it's a very long dialogue, but I can pass on the message. Always lift the lid when you use the washroom.
Hey guys, can we go take a picture? Yeah. I want to get a picture with everyone. Now you guys heard about, you don't know what my Katti moments hashtag? No, what is that? Me? Okay, so I'm going to get a selfie with all of you guys. We're going to upload it with a hashtag MyKatti moments. Find yourself and tag yourself in the photo. This side first. Make some noise! Let's take another picture. Imran, come down. Let's go. 1, 2. Put your hands up in the air. One more last question that we want to ask you. It was a serious one, but we want to ask the both of you, what series the movie है? आपके हिसाब से what is a modern day relationship? Modern day relationship? Yes. How should I know? Well, that is an old-fashioned relationship. Modern day relationship आपका होगा. He's single, that is modern day.
So I'm single, but I assume a modern day relationship should allow everyone their individuality. It should be a companionship where you're not compromising on your, either one of the two is not compromising on their future priorities, things like that. I call that a very progressive modern day relationship.
Alright, and I want to ask you, what is your take on like makeups and breakups? Something, I don't know, in school and college, geeky guy, मेरे साथ makeups हो रहे थे, makeups कभी नहीं होते थे. And when you, that's why the second I found Avantika, I got married very beginner, इसको जाने मत दे. Anyway, huge round of applause for the entire team of Batti. 18th September, the film is releasing, and I think if you have these many people, I think for 2 weeks I'm not very ready to watch this movie. Fingers crossed, right? So you please keep it a secret, aside from me. I think if you remake it, anyway, huge round of applause. Come on. Thank you very much, Ranaut. What we're going to do is, I want to take one picture with everybody out there, yeah? So that looks like a very sad. Let's have a picture. Come. Everybody. Yeah, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
आखिर हो क्या रहा है?
Come on, Nikhil is laughing, blushing.
नहीं कुछ नहीं, मतलब इट्स एक मोमेंट है उनका, जो उनके मेमोरीज है, उनके लव स्टोरी का एक मोमेंट है। कट्टी बट्टी जो सौ आंसू जो फिल्म है, सौ आंसू जो गाना है, जो शंकर एहसान लॉय ने कंपोज किया है, कुमार ने जो लिरिक्स लिखी है। तो फिल्म में एक पॉइंट आता है जहाँ पे इमोशनल पॉइंट है, जहाँ पे इमरान सर के कैरेक्टर मैडी जो है, उनको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि लोग क्यों उनको बोल रहे हैं कि अच्छा है कि वो चली गई, वो तो तुम्हारी लायक थी ही नहीं, वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह। और वो सिर्फ ही इज ओनली ट्राइंग टू रीलिव दोज वंडरफुल मोमेंट्स दैट दे स्पेंड टुगेदर। और उन्होंने जो moments बिताए हैं, he is trying to capture that. तो those are one of the moments that we've tried to capture.
So a question to all three of you all, sir. About the song, sir, Amir Khan is always known as the marketing guru of Bollywood. So he's also taking keen interest in promoting Katti.
Is that about the song?
What is the basic reason behind that?
That is a very good question about the song.
No, but he loved the film. It's not that he's taking interest in marketing और ऐसा कुछ नहीं है।
मार्केटिंग में उनका कोई लेना देना नहीं।
वो तो UTV है, MA एंटरटेनमेंट है, वही कर रहे हैं। लेकिन उनको फिल्म बहुत अच्छी लगी, वो देखना चाहते थे फिल्म, उनको प्रोमो बहुत अच्छा लगा था। और उनकी वाइफ को भी अच्छी लगी, किरण जी को भी बहुत पसंद आई ये फिल्म। तो उनका ओपिनियन हमारे लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट था और हम चाहते थे कि कोई अगर वो चाहें तो कोई चीज़ें में बदलाव किया जा सकता है, लेकिन उन्होंने कहा कि दिस इज़ एज गुड एज इट कैन गेट।
So your take, she's meeting every alternative sources says that. So is it true or no?
Sources are not saying that, you are saying that. Well, he's taken a very keen interest. मतलब Amir and Katti Batti's story started about more than a year ago, क्योंकि I went and narrated the script पे, and उन्होंने script सुनने के बाद he gave me one very important, जो उन्होंने एक important change लाया script में, बदलाव लाया उन्होंने script पे, which according to me has changed the entire film. And तो जब when I met him at the launch of at the PK का जो अभी जो पार्टी हुआ था, तो he said कि लोगों को बहुत पसंद आ रहा है, वो ट्रेलर बहुत पसंद आ रहा है, तो क्या can I see the film? I said of course it will be my honor if you can see the film, and he came and he saw the film. Anything else your sources are saying?
Guys,
more song related questions?
Yes, sir. Guys, come on.
कंगना, आप उसमें हमारी लक्ष्मी बाई भी आप कर रही हैं, उसके बाद अगर कोई मौका मिले बायोपिक करने का तो किसके ऊपर करेंगी और क्यों?
आई थिंक मेरी खुद की बायोपिक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होगी। जब तक मेरे बाल सफ़ेद नहीं होते तब तक मैं चाहती हूँ उससे पहले जो है मैं अपनी स्टोरी खुद ही बना लूँ, उसमें खुद ही एक्ट कर लूँ और निखिल सर डायरेक्ट कर लें उसे। तो ऐसा कुछ मेरी खुद की लाइफ स्टोरी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है, क्योंकि मैं छोटे से इमरान विल प्ले इमरान खान।
अच्छा,
कैसे मेरी जिंदगी में एक बहार की तरह आए जब मेरा बेस्ट टाइम शुरू हुआ।
तो रहेंगे वो पिक्चर में आपके?
इमरान खान विल प्ले अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट। इमरान खान
विल प्ले इमरान खान कौन सा ऐसा
कंगना रनाउत विल प्ले कंगना रनाउत।
कौन सी घड़ी थी वो आपके जीवन में आई?
देखो, जब मेरा अच्छा टाइम शुरू हुआ तो सबसे पहले ये मेरी जिंदगी में आए, तो वे आई थिंक कहीं मिड पॉइंट पे आएंगे, इनकी एंट्री मिड पॉइंट पे होगी, इंटरवल पे इनकी एंट्री होगी। नहीं, मजाक कर रहे हैं।
जब स्ट्रगल कर रही थी आप, तो आपके जीवन में कौन
ये बहुत ज्यादा स्पेकुलेशन है जी।
आपका भी अच्छा टाइम शुरू हो जाएगा, ऐसा भी कहा जा सकता है सर?
जी हाँ, मेरा मानना है कि जब से मेरी बेटी मेरी जिंदगी में आई है, मेरा अच्छा वक्त शुरू हुआ।
Imran, after a long time you're going to debut this movie, like you're coming to this movie.
जी.
So, like, how you came, like, what are the difficulties, like after coming back such a long period, and then you started acting in such kind of movie. So
Nothing.
How was it?
I took a break because I wanted to be with my wife, with my daughter. I've done 11 films before this, so I'm familiar with the process.
The first movie, Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, it was a super hit movie and people liked it. So, like, do you have the same expectations regarding this?
I have never had any expectations regarding any of my films. I'm very, very unaffected by success or by failure. What affects me is when I make a film that I'm happy with, that I'm proud of, or when I make a film that I'm not happy with, that I'm not proud of. These are the things that matter a lot to me.
And one more thing, even that was like college stories, young people, and here again the young people.
No, this is.
Any similarities between the movie or?
No, this is a story of a couple who have been in a relationship for about 6-7 years, for many years. So they are of course a lot older.
He is 32, हम 28. अब हमारा ऐसे तो दिन नहीं रहे, हम कॉलेज में घूमे.
कॉलेज वाला रोल में कर नहीं सकता.
वो थोड़ी सी इन्होंने हमें रोल दिया है, उसमें भी हमें बहुत सुनाया गया. I want her to look young. I want her to look young. I want her to look like in her teens. मैंने कहा यार जितना हो सकता है उतना करेंगे. अब
I look young यार. I am the youngest.
ऐसा नहीं है. It's not about college kids. It's not about college kids. एक बच्चे के बाप हैं, क्या college kid play करेंगे? तो
it's a slightly more
it's a little more mature love story, और हम mature लोगों को एक mature love story के लिए लिया गया है. And I think ये college के कुछ portions है which are in the flashback, but the film is about a present when Maddie is working. He's a guy who represent I think perfectly the middle class of our country. और पायल है वो बड़ी मिस्टीरियसली जो है उनकी लाइफ से गायब हो गई है, कुछ बिना बताए, बिना सुने, बिना कहे. तो इसकी जर्नी टू फाइंड आउट द सीक्रेट्स जो कि धीरे धीरे स्क्रीन प्ले में अनफोल्ड होते हैं कि कहाँ वो लड़की गई, वो थी भी या नहीं. तो इस तरह से थोड़ा सा इंट्रीगिंग है. और जिस तरह से अभी लोगों को लग रहा है, क्योंकि हमने प्रमोशन में सब कुछ वी हैवंट पुट आउट देयर कि लिव इन है या कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स हैं या किड्स की कहा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Nothing like that.
So the interesting thing, no, so that's what I'm saying. So the interesting thing about क्या है कि जब UTV ने मुझे ट्रेलर दिखाया तो जब मैंने फिल्म करना सोचा, I decided to do this film. That time my main concern was कि लोगों को how are we going to promote it, how are we going to show the film, because there is a large chunk of the film जो हम लोग दिखा नहीं सकते, बता नहीं सकते, क्योंकि तो फिल्म का पूरा स्टोरी निकल जाएगा. तो उस टाइम पे तो जब UTV ने मुझे ट्रेलर दिखाया जो सब लोग ने देखा है, आई वॉज शॉक्ड द ट्रेलर इज सो वंडरफुली कट एंड सो इट उनकी रिलेशनशिप के बारे में दिखाता है, बट स्टिल अ वेरी बिग पार्ट ऑफ द फिल्म इज केप्ट एज अ मिस्ट्री, जो ट्रेलर के एंड में आपको मतलब दिखाई देता है कि क्या हो रहा है, क्या नहीं हो रहा है, क्या दिखाई दिया, क्या नहीं दिखाई दिया. तो 90% ऑफ द फिल्म राइट ना अभी जो हमारे हाथ में अभी भी है. जैसे कंगना ने कहा है कि वो शी मिस्टीरियसली डिसअपियर्स, और इमरान का कैरेक्टर कॉन्स्टेंटली ये इस ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट, वो सोच रहा है या वो सर्च कर रहा है कि कहाँ गई, कैसे गई. उसके फ्रेंड्स बोल रहे हैं भूल जाओ, क्या उसके है नहीं है, थी नहीं थी, वी डोंट नो. एंड दैट इज हाउ द फिल्म अनफोल्ड्स. And there's a lot other than the college portion, other than the live-in portion, other than वो सब सारे छोटे nuances है, छोटे aspects है. Film is much bigger than all that.
But Kangana, do you feel lucky that you are getting a nourishing opportunity to play with your roles or experiment with your roles?
Yes, I do. I think मेरे लिए सक्सेस का वही मतलब है कि आपको ऐसा काम मिले जो आपको लगे कि आपके लायक है. आपको तो अपना पता होता है कि आप में कितना टैलेंट है या आपका क्या कैलिबर है, लेकिन आपको हमेशा लगता है कि ठीक है मुझे तो मेरे लायक काम मिलता नहीं है. पर जब आप ज़िंदगी में उस मुकाम पे आ जाते हैं कि आपको लगता है नहीं, आई डिज़र्व दिस एंड दिस ऑल्सो डिज़र्व्स मी, तो उसी को सक्सेस कहते हैं, और बाकी इसकी कोई डेफिनेशन नहीं है.
और आपने ट्रेलर लॉन्च पे भी कहा था कि मैं आपको जल्दी बताऊंगी कि कितनी एक्ट्रेसेस मेरे से जेलस है, लेकिन अभी नहीं बात है, तो अभी राइट टाइम में बता दो प्लीज.
ये क्या
आपने ऐसा कुछ बयान किया है कि माइक को जो जिसने मुझे ना बोला है मूवी करने से, दे आर डम. सो व्हाट अबाउट दैट?
I read my statement.
Now I'm also interested here.
नहीं, एक्चुअली मैं ऐसे मजाक करती रहती हूँ, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि
No, but I can honestly say, as an assistant and as a director, I have worked with almost everybody in terms of actors and actresses, and I think the approach that Kangana has to the character, I have seen very rarely in most actresses in this industry. जो जिस तरह से वो होमवर्क करती है, जिस तरह से वो अभी भी हम लोग जो अंदर शूट कर रहे हैं, I know for a fact कि जो sequence वो करना चाहती है, very clearly her whole thing is that I don't want anybody around me because it's a very intense sequence, and so she gets into the entire process and that वो दिखता है आपको, whether she's playing Datto, whether she's playing Tannu, whether she's playing Payal, you can see her living that character, you can see her living those characters. I've seen it, मैंने edit पे बैठ के देखा है.
So, but she's very tough competition to Bollywood actors. Industry is going through the best phase right now. A lot of good movies being made, but there are other issues also that the nation is dealing with.
Like?
Just recently, the government banned porn websites in India. How do you see the government's approach towards so many things that are happening, even with the FDI issue that's happening?
I don't think anything should be banned. So my issue is very clear. I don't think anything should be banned. It's a democratic society. I think people are old enough to take their own decisions. Whether it is, I mean, whether it's a ban on porn, whether it's censorship, I think people are more than you. I can look after my own children. I can look after my own family. I can tell them what is good. I think I can tell them what is bad. I don't need the government to tell me what to do or what not.
Kangana and Imran also react.
Trying to ban pornography is a futile exercise at best. It's like a ship is sinking. Water is coming and you've got one little teacup और आप पानी निकाल रहे हैं उसमें. तो बैन तो होने नहीं वाला है. जिनको pornography देखना है वो ज़रूर देखेंगे. अच्छा खासा black market शुरू होने वाला है. जिनको people will be selling it. So it will be very easily accessible illegally. So what you're doing is you're creating opportunity for new criminals. It's a very, very foolish idea. Aside from that, it has also been conclusively proved around the world that access to pornography actually decreases sexual violence against women. And in cultures where it is banned, it leads to increased depression and increased sexual aggression. So I'm not sure what we're going for here. Possibly it is the intent is to increase the rape count in our country.
Imran, के पास पूरा data. I agree with you. I'm very impressed with this data.
That's why he's going to be in your biopic.
Yeah. देखिए अपनी सोच होती है. अब मैं क्या बोलूँ, जो इमरान ने कहा है वो ठीक कह रहे हैं कि हर इंडिविजुअल अपनी कॉल्स ले सकता है एंड आई थिंक दैट्स अबाउट इट. यस.
This song we haven't like yet seen the song, लेकिन ये song story line के लिए कितना important है? This particular song that you just wrote.
ये हमारा प्री क्लाइमैक्स के अराउंड ये टाइम सॉन्ग आता है जहाँ पे कई चीज़ें अनफोल्ड हो चुकी हैं और कई चीज़ें होने वाली है और वहाँ पे जो है ये पुरानी यादों में जाके हमें थोड़े और क्लूज़ मिलते हैं कि इसको क्या वाकई में पायल ने ये कहा था या ये वादे किए थे या प्रॉमिसेस. तो इस चीज़ के हमको ये जो है क्लूज़ अनफोल्ड हो रहे हैं कि किस तरह का वक्त उन्होंने साथ में बिताया था.
So I just want to know all three of you, what does Azadi mean to you? All three of you.
That pornography will not be banned. That is what Azadi should be. I should be allowed. I should have the freedom to be able to make my own choices. As simple as that. That is, I mean, whether it is independence in anything, the independence of thought, independence of speech, independence to profess, propagate anything that I want to profess, propagate. That is what Azadi is, and that is what the people who gave us Azadi. That is what they intended, and that is what it means to everybody. I'm speaking on behalf of everybody over here.
Azadi, we fought and we
I'm saying that I'm talking about the freedom fighters. They intended it to be a freedom of thought expression, and that is what I'm speaking in general for everybody, every single person.
I want Imran and Kangana also to say it. Just give us some light.
I think आज़ादी इसी को कहते हैं कि आप अपनी ज़िंदगी के डिसीजंस ले सकें and you can lead a respectable life और अपने आप को सपोर्ट कर सके अपनी फैमिली को. एक लड़की के लिए तो आई थिंक इंडिपेंडेंस की डेफिनेशन यही रहती है क्योंकि लड़कियां अक्सर पहले पेरेंट्स पे डिपेंडेंट होती हैं फिर हस्बैंड पे. तो आई थिंक आज़ाद देश में भी कहीं बहुत ज़्यादा गुलाम लोग हो सकते हैं. तो फॉर बीइंग अ वुमन आई थिंक इट इज़ फॉर मी, आई मीन माई फर्स्ट हैंड एक्सपीरियंस विद इंडिपेंडेंस इज़ दिस दैट आई एम अ सेल्फ सफिशिएंट पर्सन.
निखिल ने बहुत अच्छी बात कही है कि आज़ादी के साथ जिम्मेदारी होती है.
इनको बहुत हर्ट हुआ है फोन मूवीज बैन हो गई. they just can't get out of it. और भी है आज़ादी के मतलब दुनिया में, पर इनको
आज़ादी के साथ साथ जिम्मेदारी होती है.
और तो बैन
They should not ban porn.
That is true.
इस इंडिपेंडेंस डे पे इनको ये आज़ादी का तोहफा दे दीजिए, ये बैन हटा दीजिए.
Treat us like adults. Treat us like responsible citizens. अगर आपका ये मानना है कि हम ये जिम्मेदारी नहीं उठा सकते हैं ऑफ बीइंग अडल्ट्स ऑफ फंक्शनिंग इन सोसाइटी, देन यू आर सेइंग द डेमोक्रेसी हैज फेल्ड.
मतलब you can trust us to vote you into power, but you should also trust us to be able to do what we want, na? Simple.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Imran, hi.
Hi.
How was the response been to the film till now?
Film we have not shown to enough people yet.
लेकिन फिल्म का भी जिन्होंने भी फिल्म देखी है वो भी काफ़ी इम्प्रेस हैं. मिस्टर आमिर खान लव्ड इट. और बाकी हम लोगों ने अभी ऑफिशियल ट्रायल्स शुरू नहीं किए हैं क्योंकि फिल्म पे अभी भी बैकग्राउंड जो कि फाइनल जो चला रहता है वो चल रहा है. और जहाँ तक गानों का सवाल है, सरफिरा तो आई थिंक ऑलरेडी बहुत ज़्यादा मशहूर हो गया है और तो हम लोगों को सब अच्छे जो है रिस्पांस मिल रहे हैं फिल्म को लेके.
कंगना, इस लुक में आने की कोई खास वजह है? As a part of the promotion.
This is a मतलब जो रेगुलर लुक है वही है, बट आज थोड़ा सा उसमें चश्मा ऐड किया है जस्ट टू गिव इट दैट काइंड ऑफ कैरेक्टर एंड विल गीकी.
एक्चुअली गीकी कैरेक्टर मेरा है.
गीकी शीक.
तो आप ये चश्मे मुझे दे. आपका लुक खराब तो नहीं होगा?
नहीं. तो अब ये जो है जस्टिफाई कर रहे हैं क्योंकि गीकी ये हैं और शीक मैं हूँ.
कैसा लग रहा हूँ? ठीक लग रहा है?
वेरी गुड.
इट्स शूटिंग. चलो भाई ये मैं रख लेता हूँ.
ओके कंगना, जिस तरह का रेस्पॉन्स मिल रहा है, ट्रेलर की बात करूँ, प्रोमो की बात करूँ, खास करके जब आप कहती हैं कि 2 गंदी फिल्में देखेंगे और एंजॉय करेंगे, अब
ये कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं मुस्कुरा रहे?
नहीं, इट इज देयर. तो अब तक क्या कॉम्प्लीमेंट मिल रहे हैं ट्रेलर को लेके, प्रोमो को लेके आपको अब तक?
प्रोमो को लेके आई थिंक एक बहुत ही आधुनिक प्रेम कहानी है उस तरह से तो लग रहा है लोगों को, लेकिन आई थिंक ये उससे कहीं ज़्यादा है. अगर आप फिल्म में भी देखें तो इट अनफोल्ड्स लाइक अ थ्रिलर. तो जबकि है ये एक प्रेम कहानी, तो जो आई थिंक जो फिल्म में सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद की जा रही है वो एक बहुत ही नए तरीके से जो एक प्रेम कहानी सुनाई जा रही है कि लड़का लड़की तो हमेशा ही मिलते हैं, प्यार होता है, वो है, लेकिन ये लड़की जो है अचानक से गायब हो गई है. कौन है, क्या चाहती है, क्या करती है, कहाँ चली गई है, तो ये जो पूरे रहस्य हैं ये पूरी फिल्म के दौरान जो है खुलते हैं.
इमरान, आपकी जोड़ी को लेकर कंगना के साथ कैसे कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स मिल रहे हैं?
देखिए, मैं अपनी करियर की शुरुआत से मैं कंगना का बहुत बड़ा फ़ैन रहा हूँ और आई थिंक स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द सेकेंड ईयर ओनली हमें अलग अलग किस्म के ऑफर्स मिल रहे थे और हमें साथ काम करने का मौका नहीं मिला. इधर द स्क्रिप्ट डिड नॉट सूट हर, डिड नॉट सूट मी, एंड आई एम वेरी वेरी ग्लैड कि आखिर हम इसी फिल्म में साथ में काम कर रहे हैं. आई थिंक दिस इज़ अ फिल्म विच इट साउंड्स पॉम्पस, लेकिन हम शायद इसी फिल्म का इंतज़ार कर रहे थे कि हम पहली बार इस फिल्म में साथ में काम करें. आई एम थ्रिल्ड क्योंकि जो कंगना ने इस कैरेक्टर के साथ किया है, उनका जो कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा है पायल के लिए, आई डोंट थिंक दैट एनी अनदर एक्ट्रेस कुड हैव पुल्ड इट ऑफ इन दिस वे.
जिस तरह से इमरान ने कहा, तो कंगना आप मानती है कहीं ना कहीं कि लोग रानी को भूल जाएंगे पायल को देखने के बाद?
आई थिंक मेरे लिए तो पायल जो है आज तक का सबसे मुश्किल किरदार रहा है. जो आप फिल्म देखेंगे तो समझ पाएंगे कि ऐसा क्यों है, क्योंकि कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो पायल के कैरेक्टर को लेके रिवील नहीं की जा रही हैं अब पूरी तरह से, लेकिन जब फिल्म बाहर आएगी तो वो चीज़ें रिवील होंगी और उस वक्त आई थिंक लोग समझ पाएंगे कि वाकई में जब मैंने दत्तों का भी कैरेक्टर किया था तो आई सेड कि ये अब तक का सबसे मुश्किल है, लेकिन अब पायल का सबसे मुश्किल रहेगा, क्योंकि जो इसको जिस तरह के एक्सपीरियंसेस रहते हैं जो कि फिल्म में आप देखेंगे तो आप भी इस बात से मुझे पक्का यकीन है कि सहमत होंगे.
आप कितना रिलेट करते हैं पायल के किरदार से?
पायल के किरदार से सभी रिलेट कर पाएंगे, क्योंकि आई थिंक उसका जो किरदार है काफ़ी एक वनरेबल लड़की है जो कि एक अलग सा फसाद करके रखती है कि हाँ मुझे ज़रूरत नहीं है रिलेशनशिप की, जबकि वो चाहती है अंदर से कि उसे कोई ऐसा लड़का मिले जिसके साथ वो टाइम पास ना करे. तो वो जो एक टिपिकल लड़कियां होती हैं जो चाहती हैं वो नहीं कहती हैं, उसे उल्टा कहती हैं, वो उसका वो है. आई थिंक वो उसका जो कैरेक्टर है वो चीज़ों को काफ़ी कंफ्यूज करता है फिल्म में, और आई थिंक और स्क्रीन प्ले में भी एक काफ़ी एक्टिव पार्ट जो है वो प्ले करता है. तो मैडी के लिए हमेशा ही ये चीज़ों को समझ पाना कि यार हाँ में ना है, ना में हाँ है, तो ये हमेशा हमेशा कंफ्यूज रहते हैं इस चीज़ को लेके।
बट टू बी फेयर हर लड़की ऐसी होती है,
हर
उसके
लड़की-
हाँ में ना होती है, उसकी ना में हाँ होती है, यू नेवर नो।
ऐसा आई थिंक पायल कुछ ज़्यादा है, लेकिन बाकी जहाँ तक मेरा सवाल है, मैं तो हाँ ना तो ना, ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं है।
हाँ सी, देखिए मेरी 13 साल से एक लंबी चौड़ी रिलेशनशिप चल रही है एंड आई नो इट्स नेवर दैट स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड।
कंगना जिन्होंने भी इमरान के साथ काम किया है हमेशा ये कहते हैं कि वो ज़्यादा कैमरे पर सुंदर लगते हैं, जैसे करीना ने कह चुका है हैंडसम तो है लेकिन ज़्यादा वो कॉम्प्लेक्स फील करती है इमरान के साथ जब फ्रेम्स शेयर करती है। तो कभी आपको भी ऐसा लगा है कि जब करीना ने कमेंट किया था ऐसा कि वो ज़्यादा सुंदर है?
देखिए इस फिल्म में हॉटी ये है कि गीकी कैरेक्टर मैं हूँ, पायल इज आउट ऑफ मैडीज लीग।
आई थिंक इमरान है बहुत गुड लुकिंग है, लेकिन जिस तरह से कैरेक्टर को पोर्ट्रे किया जाता है वो आई थिंक एक कलाकार की सबसे ज़्यादा खासियत वही होती है। जो मैंने काया का किरदार प्ले किया था तो मुझे ऐसा दिखाया था कि समवन जो अपनी लुक से ही जो है लोगों को एकदम सम्मोहित कर लेती है, या क्वीन का किरदार जो एकदम ही जो लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि जो होते भी हैं फिर भी लोगों को लगता है कोई नहीं खड़ा हुआ, लोगों के पीपल लुक थ्रू देम, तो वो निभाना। तो आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं मैडी का जो किरदार है वो उन्होंने इतनी बेहतरीनगी से निभाया है, जबकि आई थिंक ही डिडंट लेट हिज लुक्स और हिज पर्सनालिटी बी एन ऑब्स्टिकल। तो वो इतनी बेहतरीन से मुझे कभी सेट पे ऐसा लगा ही नहीं। मुझे एक्चुअली में सच में इनके सामने ऐसा लगता था कि ही डजंट डिजर्व मी।
दैट्स व्हाट। और पायल वाकई ऐसी सोचती है।
ओके इमरान, हर फिल्म का चलना एक आर्टिस्ट के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रहता है, लेकिन मैं अगर कट्टी बट्टी की बात करूं, कमर्शियल सक्सेस कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके लिए इस फिल्म का चलना कमर्शियली?
सच कहूँ तो ज़्यादा नहीं है, क्योंकि इस फिल्म को लेकर के मैं बहुत खुश हूँ एज अ क्रिएटिव पर्सन, एज एन एक्टर, एज अ फिल्म मेकर। इट्स अ फिल्म विच आई एम वेरी प्राउड ऑफ। तो अब ये कितने पैसे कमाएं, आई डोंट रियली केयर अबाउट दैट। मैं चाहता हूँ कि लोग इस फिल्म को अप्रिशिएट करें, लोग इस फिल्म को देख के उसे पसंद करें, मेरा काम पसंद करें, कंगना का काम पसंद करें। मैं सिर्फ ये चाहता हूँ।
कंगना, ऐसी रिपोर्ट्स है कि आप हाईएस्ट पेड एक्ट्रेस हो चुकी है।
अच्छा चलो भाई, डिनर इज योर ट्रीट।
आई थिंक जिस तरह के मैं किरदार करती हूँ, जिस तरह की मैं फिल्में करती हूँ, इट लिटरली टेक्स होल ईयर। तो आई थिंक इज़ जस्टिफाइड कि जिस तरह से आई थिंक एट सम पॉइंट वी हैव टू ऑल्सो कम टू that place where we are getting equally paid। पर चलो वो छोटा सा ही स्टेप सही, लेकिन we are I think headed towards that
direction। ट्रीट के लिए कहाँ लेके जा रही हो?
कंगना जी, आपने बताया कि आप अपने रोल को लेकर काफी सीरियस रहती हैं, एक साल बिजी रहती हैं। तो बिहाइंड द कैमरा आप जाने वाली थी, जल्दी डायरेक्शन में आप एंटर करें, लेकिन योर डेट्स आर ब्लॉक्ड। 2017 से पहले लगता है आप फ्री नहीं होंगी। तो हाउ ट्रू इज द न्यूज़?
यस, आई थिंक अभी क्या है कि पहले तो शायद लोग ऐसा करते थे कि एक साथ में 2-2 3-3 फिल्में करते हैं, लेकिन मैंने क्वीन के बाद में तनु मनु की, फिर उसके बाद में कट्टी बट्टी, ये एक टाइम पे एक फिल्म। तो ऐसा सुनने में लगता है कि 2017 तक कोई डेट नहीं है, पर हैं 4 ही फिल्में। अगर आप देखें तो एक फिल्म ख़त्म करेंगे, अभी आई एम स्टार्टिंग जूलिया, उसके बाद एक और ख़त्म करेंगे एंड एक और शुरू करेंगे, 2016 एंड्स देयर। तो ये अगर काम करने का जैसा प्रोसेस है वो अब ऐसा हो गया है कि एक टाइम पे आप एक ही फिल्म करते हैं, उसमें रिलीज़ जो है इतनी डिमांडिंग हो गई है कि उसमें 1-2 महीने, 40 से 50 दिन, 365 दिनों में तो अगर आप 2 रिलीज़ हों तो 4 महीने तो वही गए। तो ये हैं 1-2 ही फिल्में, बट दे विल टेक होल ईयर।
लास्ट क्वेश्चन कंगना, जैसे आप एक वाहिद शख्स, अकेली एक्ट्रेस ऐसी रही जो शुरू से इस बात की खिलाफत करती आई है, इस बात पे जोर देती है ये कि मेल एक्टर को इतना ज्यादा क्यों और फीमेल एक्ट्रेस को इतना कम क्यों? यू आर द ओनली वन। और अब जैसे मेरी कलीग ने बताया कि यू आर द हाईएस्ट पेड एक्टर, आपको लगता है कि वो जंग जीती जा चुकी है जिसकी आपने कहीं ना कहीं शुरुआत की आने वाले?
बिल्कुल भी नहीं, क्योंकि अगर आप देखें फिर भी कितनी ज़्यादा अगर देखें सैलरी में कितना ज़्यादा गैप है, वो आई थिंक बहुत ही ज़्यादा है। तो कुछ तो उसके लिए और वक्त लगेगा। और आई थिंक उसमें ज़्यादा करके ये भी है क्योंकि जो टेक्निक्स हैं मेल एक्टर्स यूज़ करते हैं, जैसे प्रोडक्शन में जाते हैं या प्रॉफिट शेयर करते हैं, आई थिंक कहीं तो इस हद तक करते हैं कि पैसे भी नहीं लेते हैं, उसमें उस कैपेसिटी में इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, जो कि बहुत ही इकोनॉमिकल है, बहुत ही ज़्यादा रिसोर्सफुल है। इस तरह से शायद अगर टेक्निक, क्योंकि वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा मंजे हुए हैं, उनकी उतनी बॉक्स ऑफिस पुल है, उनको वो चीज़ें सूट करती हैं। तो हमारी एक अलग जर्नी है, कभी वो जर्नी एक दूसरे के साथ में क्लैश होके अगर कंपेयर होती है देन इट्स फाइन, नहीं तो कंपैरिजन का कोई मतलब ही नहीं है।
आप भी अब बॉक्स ऑफिस पुल कर रहे हैं तो शेयर करने का इरादा है आगे, प्रॉफिट शेयर करने का?
अभी तो नहीं, लेकिन एट सम पॉइंट।
Hi. How does it feel to be back in college?
It feels like I never left here. One small thing has changed. People like me a little more now, I feel. There's more cheering now.
Hey, we can't hear you. Let's give it up for Imran!
Hi, अरे यार, यहाँ ऊपर तक लोग हैं यार. Hi guys. Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, make way out for Kangana!
Careful. यार किसी को चोट न लगे.
All right, guys, you've got to maintain some amount of decorum. Easy, go easy. There are women standing around here. All right, guys. All right, guys. Just remember one thing, there are girls standing around. Let's be a little careful, let's be a little safe. Let's not get crazy and violent. Imran Khan and Kangana Ranaut! Alright, come on, Mike.
Hello everyone. I live just one block away, so I don't know why so much excitement.
मतलब you're inviting them home?
Yeah.
आप सब घर आ जाओ.
Can you show them some love, guys? All right. कंगना, इमरान, पहले तो आपसे एक सवाल पूछना चाहेंगा कि आप जब रेडियो स्टेशन आए थे हमारे, तब आपने कहा था मेरी मूंछों की वजह से मैं अपना एज नहीं लगता, तो आपने पूरा सपाट कर दिया मैंने. इमरान, what do you think? Now do I look my age?
You look younger than your age now. You're 16?
Just running 16.
Running 16. हाँ, लगता है, ऐसे ही लगता है.
लेकिन बहुत फर्क पड़ा है आप में.
हाँ.
जब मैंने इनको पहले देखा था तो इनकी दाढ़ी मूंछ थी and I told him कि
अच्छे खासे
मतलब मरोड़ने वाली जो ट्विस्ट करने वाली मूंछ होती है वैसी थी. तो he looked much older than his age. अभी he looks बच्चा again.
Thank you very much. Alright, यहाँ पर ऐसा होने वाला है कि एक चीज मैं जो नहीं समझ पाया और लड़के आज तक नहीं समझ पाए कि औरतें कहती क्या है और समझती क्या है. यहाँ पे हमारे कई सारे
मैं भी नहीं समझ पाया.
मैं भी नहीं ना. And are you married or happily married?
Just married.
He's not married. Okay, so यहाँ पे there are a few girls and a few boys holding placards. कंगना, लड़कियां जो है, हाँ देखिए placards पकड़ी हुई है. आपको बताना है exactly what do girls mean.
You chose this one.
And Imran, you have to tell me what should a guy reply to these. So let me come here. Your name? Hina's placard says do what you want. Kangana, when a girl says do what you want, उसका मतलब क्या होता है?
Hi Hina. जब भी कोई लड़की कहती है do what you want का मतलब है do as I'm saying.
For all the guys, I'll just give you translation. मतलब you're screwed.
All right, we have the can we please have a big round of applause for Hina? All right. I'm getting home in 10 minutes. Imran, what does the boy mean when he says that?
When a guy says I'm getting home in 10 minutes, he means he will be home in 10 minutes.
No!
कंगना आपका क्या कहना है?
ऐसा होगा,
It
that's how it's
means
going to be, huh?
I will be home in 40 minutes.
Hey.
All right, whose placard is next? I love this one. What is your name?
Kangana, it says I'll be home in 10 minutes, not I will be ready in 10 minutes.
Okay, this one's epic. Kangana, am I looking fat?
Okay. It means I am feeling very bad. I know I have gained weight, but don't say that.
And a gentleman's reply to that would be?
Baby, of course not.
Yeah!
Or kya, what else will a guy say?
You don't want to risk your dinner for the next few days.
You don't want to risk your manhood.
All right. I love this one. Your name, brother? Shahrukh.
Come on.
Shahrukh. What is your... Shahrukh, what does your placard read? She's just a friend. This is a dangerous one. I have fallen into this trap all the time.
ये थोड़ा dangerous है. It can go either way. तेरी शक्ल से मुझे लग रहा है कि वो friend नहीं है.
कंगना आपके हिसाब से क्या है जब एक लड़का बोलता है she's just a friend?
I think depends on the situation. अगर I mean depend करता है थोड़ा सा अगर situation volatile है then you want to say instead of she's just a friend you probably want to say I don't like her at all. In fact, I don't even like when you invite her home for dinners.
Can we please have a big scream and shout? Guys, I'm not feeling it. Come on, you've got to encourage them. They work hard for a film and then film promotions. Some more love for our stars, please. I personally like that one. Is it your hot friend joining us tonight? Imran?
Oh my God.
What does that mean?
Yaar, there can only be one meaning to this. That means that you'd rather be having dinner with a hot friend.
Point. Kangana, what would you say to that?
That hurts. I mean, that's a very big...
Why else will you say that?
You need to dump this guy ASAP.
How many agree with Kangana? So how many have you all dumped till now? Give me a loud scream and shout.
She's showing only one finger. Bas.
I like this one. We're just friends. Yeah, we can just be friends. That's fine. We're just friends. Kangana, we're just friends. When a girl says that.
Oh, when a girl says that.
When a girl
to,
says
to
that,
a
means the
hot
guy is
guy.
not good looking enough.
To a hot guy.
To any guy. Like.
No, if she says it to any guy, then it could be genuine. But if she says it to a hot guy with a nervousness, it just means I'm ready to dump my boyfriend. For you.
You have to look at yourself when she's saying this. If you are not the hottest guy in the room, then you're probably just a friend.
Alright, now I have that one. Are you going to wear that? Kangana?
When a girl says that, it means you can't be wearing that. No.
अभी कपड़े बदलो, अभी जाओ.
आपके लाइफ में ऐसा कब हुआ है?
Go back or I'm
यार
not.
मेरे साथ बहुत होता है. I can't tell you how many times my wife does this to me. अवंतिका कल से अच्छा ये पहन के जा रहे हो? सब उतार दो.
Someone just said take your t-shirt off.
अच्छा ऐसा है. ये उस टाइप का प्रमोशन है.
बाबा, didn't you all just say अभी शादी हुई है? What is wrong with you all? Why are you so cute? The guy with the curly hair says, why are you so cute, Imran?
Why are you so cute?
Oh, girl says with you, oh, 1, 2, 3.
I get the feeling that you're not just friends, huh? There are lots of girls who are not just friends.
Kangana, what do you think? Why are you so cute?
Why are you so cute? Has a guy used this line on you ever?
No, never.
Never. मौका देख ले यार.
How many of you think that Kangana is extremely cute? I am not feeling it. Come on, a little louder, guy. All right, my next question. We need to talk. I dread this the most. Be it my mother, be it my friend, or be it anybody else. We need to talk.
Boss, your story is finished. मतलब खत्म.
Exactly. Kangana, what do you say?
I think this means like a siren, like a red signal, which means मतलब we need
asteroid is coming towards Earth. Life is going to be wiped out.
You know
this
the
is
last
what it means.
The last time, no, Kangana, Imran, when my mother called my dad and says, "Darling, I have a surprise for you." My mother said, "Yes, I know my mother-in-law is coming for a week and she's not going to be leaving." So yeah, I know. Women say something, they mean something else. Boys, do you agree? I am asking the boys. All right.
You girls are taking control of this, huh?
All right. So now we've got to.
Don't give them a mic, huh? पता नहीं क्या हो जाएगा.
I'm extremely scared. They want you to take your shirt off and all that.
अच्छा ऐसे.
ऐसे मत करो. पिक्चर में देखो ना कितना टी-शर्ट उतारा है. So, all right. So we've got ये सिर्फ 3-4 सवाल है. आप लोगों को एक उठाना है.
ये बहुत डेंजरस लग रहा है.
ये हमारे दिग्गज स्टूडेंट्स ने छांट के निकाला है. That's a lot of Hindi for a Catholic boy.
Very impressive.
I'll read out.
I've got the अच्छा boy वाला question.
I will read this out. My boy, this is his.
Yeah. So this is a question for me.
No, this is one. I'll read this out.
Okay.
My girlfriend does not let me play video games. What should I do?
Guys, who has this problem? अच्छा.
No.
वैसे the truth is I've also had this problem.
This is for me.
अच्छा.
Okay.
So you
guys should spend some quality time together, and you guys should not play video games.
Why don't you try playing video games with us?
Please, guys.
Have you considered?
You know, I think in a relationship, time together means a lot. And I think if you prioritize your video game, it's not gonna get you to a beautiful
साथ
place.
में खेलते हैं. Why don't we play together?
Yeah, imagine playing together FIFA, PlayStation.
Dude, come
yes,
on.
Yeah, man. FIFA 15, FIFA 16 actually to be precise.
As a guy, can I just say I'm very hurt if my wife, my girlfriend does not take an interest in my interests. Shouldn't you be supporting my interests, my hobbies?
Okay, fine. So how about dividing time? How about some cooking and music and candlelight dinner together and some poetry,
And
some
after that, video
romantic
games.
music and some video games. Okay.
Fair enough. Agreed.
Fair enough, boys and girls. Okay, question for Imran right now. My boyfriend off late gives me more attention. Off late, my boyfriend is giving more attention to his best friends. What should I be doing?
To his friends?
Yeah, to his best friends.
Acha?
So he's been giving attention to his best friend, यानी girlfriend.
अच्छा, to another
female.
girl.
हाँ.
कमीना है यार. मतलब इसके इरादे पक्के नहीं हैं. 100%. If you don't want to tell me who's asked the question, it's okay, but I understand.
All right. So I have another question.
Crowdsource these questions, or what?
Yeah, all of them have.
So, मतलब there are some broken-hearted people in the crowd. So
कितने teen
my
टूटे
heart goes out to
आशिक?
you. इतने सारे आशिक हैं. अरे वाह.
Actually, this question is for both of y'all. My boyfriend is ultra messy. How can I get him to change? What do you want him to change? That is the question.
Well, I feel it's very important in a relationship to value everything. If he comes to your house and he leaves it in a mess, then you guys need to talk.
But what if his house is a mess? वो चलेगा? चलेगा? हाँ ठीक है, fair enough.
Yeah, but he can't
चलो यार,
come
मैं
to
बच
your
गया.
house and not value your things, you know. Because I think if someone loves you, he loves everything about you and he better value it. Or then you guys need to talk.
We need to talk. Guys, I'm not feeling your love and energy coming to the stage. थोड़ा ठंडा पड़ रहा है यार.
कहाँ ठंडा पड़ रहा है यार?
All right, this one's for Imran. My girlfriend and I have been dating for the past 6 months, but she refuses to acknowledge me in front of her friends. कितना घिसा बिटा आदमी है ये?
The problem is that this guy is not listening to her when she says, "Are you going to wear that?" This is the. Are you going to wear that? जब लड़की कहती है, "Are you going to wear that?" इसने उसकी बात नहीं मानी. That's why she's not acknowledging you as the boyfriend. Oh yes, संभाल के.
Ladies and gentlemen,
संभाल के यार, किसी को चोट लग जाएगी.
There are girls out here. Let's be a little more careful. Thank you. And our last and final question. How do I know that he is the one? Kangana, how does one know that he is the one?
I want to know the answer to this.
How do I know? Because I haven't found the one yet. He's found the one.
But you know what you're looking for, no?
He's happily married. He's got a kid. So he's got the one. He will tell you. He will tell us.
Imran, tell me, what is the reason? What is the raz of your khoobsurati? How can you look this young? आपकी कोमल त्वचा का राज क्या है?
मेरे कोमल त्वचा का राज I don't know यार. I diet, exercise, everyone does it nowadays, no? कौन जिम नहीं जाता है? तू जाता है ना?
मैं तो जा रहा हूँ, पर लेकिन but look at you, you look extra young.
Extra young.
Extra young.
अच्छा.
It's like we discussed the curious case of Benjamin Button. It's like that.
I'm going to get even younger now as time goes by. Wait and see. Wait and see.
So how do you know that the ideal one, this is the one?
Yeah, the truth is you don't know. You have to try your luck. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Sorry, Kangana, you're going to have to keep trying your luck.
I don't mind trying my luck. I don't mind trying my luck.
Vese, what kind of guy are you looking for, you know?
I think I'm looking for someone like Imran. Sundar, Sushil.
Someone tall, someone with curly hair.
Just Sundar, Sushil.
I wish I was Sushil, not Glenn.
Sorry bro, I tried. Maybe next time.
Alright, Imran, this is something that you will have to just pass on to our lovely students, your t-shirts.
Acha guys, here we go.
Can we hear this song?
But this is only for the Sarphera.
Baby Sarphera. I can't sing, so can we?
तेरे लिए.
1 second. Wait. I think they deserve a big round of applause for coming all the way to your college. Come on, guys. Show them some love. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support.
अरे एक सेकंड, एक फोटो मैं भी ले लूं?
हाँ.
Okay, guys, hang on a sec. Got it. Thanks, guys. Instagram.
Take care, guys. Have a good day and study hard, study well, and rock the show. See you guys.
Because it will make you cry for sure.
Imran, I hate love stories, but still.
Thanks, say something. बहुत something.
But honestly, tell me, what more can we see? Like you know, everybody thinks of you as this chocolate boy. This, you know, can you believe Imran is married? Sorry for bringing that up. We always had this conversation as to how he looks 20. Between 20 and 25. But he's only 26. But coming back to the point. Tell me, is there any कुछ देखने को मिलने वाला है something?
Yeah, you know, I think Kangana has actually explained it to you guys absolutely perfectly. Generally, when and I don't mean just in Hindi films. Generally, when people make romantic films, there's a lightness to it. There's not a lot of depth to the emotion, to the love story, and I often find that that's what's missing. Katti Batti is a bigger relationship story. It talks about love at a bigger scale. It talks about what it takes for your love to survive in the long run, what it takes for love to endure. That's what really attracted me to the script, and I really hope that's what you guys will enjoy. She's right, huh? Second after you're going to need tissues.
See, a man agreed to what a woman says. You have to give him a big.
As you mentioned, I'm a married man, so I spent my life agreeing to what my woman says.
A bigger shot and a bigger shot for that. You know, talking about styling and all of that, you know, your style is very college, very youth and all of that. You know, in your daily life also, does the woman play a very important role आपकी styling के लिए कि आप क्या पहनते हो, कैसे पहन रहे हो? What are you wearing? No, it doesn't happen.
See, every guy has heard this at one point or the other, ना कि अच्छा ये पहन के जाओगे? So then you know what happens immediately. अच्छा इसको उतारो, सब डालो, go and open the cupboard. अच्छा, what do you like? This shirt? ये वाला t-shirt? नहीं? Okay.
Interesting. See, women will win again.
You understand this?
Absolutely. Kangana, आपकी styling, you have become a style icon, and आपके hairstyles के बारे में बहुत चर्चा हुई थी इस फिल्म में.
Can you just, for the record, tell them how many hairstyle changes have you got in this film? Because I am confused. Every day should come to set with one new look. I said, अच्छा ये भी है? पहले तो कैसे थे?
7.
You see why I was getting confused? One day it will be short, one day it's long, one day it's straight, one day it's curly.
3 haven't been exposed yet, but you'll see that in the film.
Alright, so we're going to have more of them, but then, you know, I think the audience is gone a little quiet. Can we just... This is the college! अब ऊपर वाला सब देख रहा है, सिर्फ देख ही रहा है. Alright, so what we're going to have is we're going to do this very interesting thing, Kangana and Imran. We've got our very pretty lady sitting out here. We're going to have placards, and they're going to raise their placards. There's going to be a caption in each of the placards. I'm going to ask you, what does this mean, and what should a guy reply to that? Alright?
Okay.
See, every time you're put to the test, we're very nice people. Can I have you ladies raise your placards? Yeah. Alright. What's your name, darling? Farah. Farah says, and what color is that? I'm colorblind also. That's maroon for me.
That is pink. Pink. Says, we are just friends.
We are just friends. Kangana, what does that mean?
Female perspective, please.
It means that though I am having second thoughts about you, but keep trying.
See, you have to understand that us poor men folk, we're very simple creatures. We understand things like yes and no. This might as well be Greek.
But I'd say the tone matters a lot.
Tone? क्या होता है यार?
My heart is torn apart now.
If it is a call like we're just friends, so stay away. And it's like little, oh, we're just friends. Like you're little puppy, please don't bother me. It's like,
मेरे को कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है यार. Yes, sir. You have got pity on us, yeah. I'm telling you, we are very simple creatures.
Tone matters more than words.
You know, between the yes and the no. So between the yes and no for women, there's always a but. Yes. Wow. Next, please. I give up. I rest my case. Oh, I dread this one.
I know this one. This one I also know.
It's fine.
It's fine. ये danger वाला है.
Yeah, would you like to elaborate?
हाँ, ये बहुत dangerous वाला है. This much even I know. Correct है ना? It's dangerous. If she says it's fine,
Yeah.
is it actually fine?
It's not.
What is the level of danger when a girl says it's fine?
It's kind of, I'm gonna get you.
अच्छा मतलब
It's fine means I'm gonna get you.
means you have to run now.
Yeah. Just save yourself.
Oh. चलो, let's try another one.
Can we go that side?
Anyone on this side?
This side?
You can.
Your future is as bright as mine.
It says you're not fat.
Gosh. क्या बेटा? तेरी तो girlfriend होनी ही नहीं है अभी. याद रखना.
You chose that one or they gave it to you?
No, he was the chosen one.
He has to have chosen this. He's quickly trying to say, मेरी जिम्मेदारी नहीं है. मैंने नहीं बोला. यार, you're not fat means I want to live. That is the translation. मुझे अभी मरना नहीं है.
कंगना, आप क्या करें?
I think basically it's just a lack of intellectual words that they came across so lame. Like who uses words like when you're see if you're like in your office, yes, things could be straightforward and in your face. But when you're romancing a woman, you're in a relationship. It should be poetic. It should be. It should be layered. It should have layers. Your thoughts and your words to her. That she could enjoy long. So please use some grey matter. Use some brain cells that come up with better stuff. You don't just.
You have layers or what?
No, you're not just fat.
It's like one layer.
हाँ यार.
No, but
अब आप दोनों fail हो रहे हैं स्टेज पे.
So मेरा तो कोई chance ही नहीं है.
Don't make it sound like women are these nagging creatures because that's not true. Women are all beautiful things in the world are because of women. So don't take this tone that I want to live.
ये फिर से tone आ गया. This tone thing, I have to understand this tone.
We have to do vocal training, sir. So singing classes, then we understand.
I like the second one. That was yes.
Okay.
One more? One of the boys?
This will be very floppy, huh?
Can you stream out? Oh God, you're jacked. Finish. You leave this audio right now. Leave Sophia's radius right now. You don't deserve to be here. Sorry, yaar, but honestly.
नहीं मतलब chance है. Maybe she is just a friend.
Don't.
So you protect me, huh? You speak it.
She's just a friend, Kangana.
I think there's a chance that she's just a friend, yeah.
There is a possibility.
But you could have said.
शक्ल से शरीफ लगता है.
No, but you could have said I hate her. Why did you say she's just a friend? Okay, if you're feeling that way about your guy friend, I would say I don't care about him. He looks like a douchebag. But you would say yes, she's hot, she's a nice girl, but she's just a friend.
It's not the words, it's the tone in which she's saying it. She's just a friend. Tone देखो.
Well, boys and girls, and more so the girls, I think all of us are going to be a part of this film because this is part of your college. This film is your. Each and every one of you will relate to this movie, especially the guys, boys from there, that little June, that little minority that we have there. Your quota will be reserved for you, don't worry. So, I think 18th, the big day.
18th September.
So, please, one reason why everybody is and should go and you say don't download movies, huh? Please, torrent and all, don't do all this nonsense. Go watch it. That's how my mommy said. I'm not movies, but Catholic mommy speak like that only. So please, 18th, why should everyone go and watch the film?
If you guys like, why not both? But seriously, guys, this is a film that both of us are really proud of, and I say this from the heart. This is a genuine love story, a relationship story. This is a film that is going to make you go, how beautiful. It's going to make you weep lots and lots. That also is a guarantee. If that's the kind of film you're into, please check out Katti Batti.
Kangana.
मैं भी सरफेरा t-shirts. We have one small size, one medium size. And there's a small size. Good catch, yeah?
Alright, boys and girls, a big round of applause.
You're looking absolutely fabulous in the movie. You've got two different looks. Like one is where you're a college boy looking really casual. What do you think about your look in the movie?
See, the idea was to create, as you said, two very distinct looks. Starting from when my character Maddie is in college, where he's wearing cargo pants and sweatshirts, very comfortable stuff. Once he starts working, he actually works as an architect. The idea was to give him a slightly dressed up look, but still soft, easy to wear, not like he's not trying very hard. So that's why we went with a lot of linen shirts. We went to the waistcoat because that layer, the contrast between that adds a nice dressed up look, but again soft, easy to wear. Obviously, since we're shooting Bombay, you didn't want to wear blazers and all, it gets too hot. The idea was to make it look natural.
Right. So I think you absolutely killed the look, I should say. So how do you think our young professionals are going to like this look? Do you think it's something, because of course we have a massive fan following?
Well, as I said, the idea is to create something that is very easy to wear. You don't have to put in a lot of thought, a lot of effort. You just put these things together, you're going to look good, you're going to look dressed up, but you're still going to feel comfortable and easy. That really was the underlying philosophy behind Maddie's look.
That's right. Thank you so much, sir. And now we're going to open the floor for questions. So, does anybody from our media fans have questions?
Imran, we have seen you sporting this kind of look in previous movies also. So, how is this look in Katti Batti very distinct and unique?
Which look are you talking about? The waistcoat? In which film?
In previous movies, you have sported in the movie with Kareena, you have sported looks with jackets and all. So, how is this so distinct and unique?
Possibly I'm mistaken. I don't recall wearing waistcoats and shirts in
the suits that you're wearing.
That I'm wearing currently? Well, these are my own personal clothes. It's not the costume from the film. Yeah, it's quite, the whole look is actually very different from the film. So, yeah, to answer your question, I do dress differently from my personal life and from film to film. That really is character dependent based on what the character is. In my personal life, I tend to wear things
that are in line with my taste.
And we've heard that when you went for the fitting of the clothes, you loved it so much that then it was incorporated in the movie. So what was it that so much inspired you, or you liked so much that you wanted to have complete collection of all?
I'm sorry?
So when you went for the fittings of the clothes, we heard that you were so inspired, and the whole movie, the whole collection is inspired from that. So
I'm not following your question at all. Are you referring to the fact we...
So when you went for the fittings of the...
No, actually what happens, we use some of my own wardrobe in the film. Maybe that's the story you're referring to.
Yeah.
Again, the idea was to create something that looks non-costumey.
Okay.
You don't, when you watch a film and you feel like this person is wearing brand new designer clothes. हर scene में, हर shot में नया designer jacket आता है. And it takes you out of the film. The idea was it should look like these are Maddie's own clothes. So a lot of the things that you see here, this waistcoat in particular, it shows up in 2 or 3 different looks throughout the film. The way that we all have some shirts that we wear twice in a week. There's one pair of favorite jeans which you wear 3 days. When you use that kind of stuff, it makes it more about the character, less about hero kapde pehen rahe hain. That's something we wanted to stay very far away from.
लेकिन अभी इमरान आजकल एक ट्रेंड आ गया है कि पीपल डू ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग और इतने एडिक्ट हो जाते हैं.
एक्चुअली मैं ज्यादातर अपना शॉपिंग ऑनलाइन ही करता हूँ. It's just a lot easier. क्या करें?
But you don't go for shopping all across on streets के हाँ चलो ये पहन के हाँ कुछ भी.
नहीं, I prefer the convenience of online shopping. Truth be told.
So, but is it also true that Amir Khan had told you not to sell any movies till the date Katti release?
He had, when I told him that I have not signed another film, he said that's a very good, smart move on your part, because I think the film is very good.
But expectation of the fans are also too high from this movie. Can you say that? तो आप अब तक हर जगह प्रमोट कर रहे हो. आपने शायद फ्लाइट भी मिस कर दी थी दिल्ली से आने के लिए. तो what was that scenario? Please can you just explain us?
The flight missing scenario?
Yeah, I
announcement ही नहीं किया. मैं बैठा रहा, मुझे लगा हाँ फ्लाइट मस्ट बी डिलेड or something. फिर पता चला रुकिया जब चलो यार फ्लाइट इज supposed to take off in 5 minutes. I should go and ask. मैंने जाके पूछा, उन्होंने कहा कि सर फ्लाइट तो निकल गई, आप क्यों नहीं आए? भाई आपने अनाउंसमेंट नहीं किया. हाँ सर वो तो हमने बंद कर दिया है.
So sir, we are missing Kangana also besides you because Katti Batti is our
I'm also missing her.
So did you see Rio?
नहीं यार, by the time I got done with all my promotions last night was 8:30. And like अभी सूट पहन के I can't go for a premiere. I'll have a separate screening over the weekend.
Perfect sir. Sir Bollywood में से किसी आप Katti Batti दिखाने वाले हो?
I don't really have the energy to do all of that drama with people. I have a lot of other things to keep myself busy in life.
How difficult was, screening or maybe playing a role like this and with Kangana, because I know she's like very funny and she loves being like funny on the sets too. And I really like the song Kissiya. So how difficult was for you it was to shoot Kissiya, specific song?
Kissiya was actually a very very difficult song just in terms of the logistics. It's a stop motion video.
Yeah, that is right.
Which means that you have to be absolutely still from between 2 frames. So to do a simple action like moving a hand from here to here would take 20-30 minutes. If in between you move from this to this, the entire continuity is gone and the shot is unusable. So essentially it's just that you have to hold your body in a very awkward position for a very long period of time. So by the time you stand up, you've got a crick in your neck, your back is out, you feel like you've sprained something.
Because it's a very unique song in Bollywood for now.
It's beautiful, yeah. I was so excited when Nikhil came up with the idea, because it's a technique that I've admired for a long time, and it's a technique that we've seen a lot internationally, but we've never actually brought it home. We've never put it up on the big screen at this scale. So just as a film geek, I was loving every day of it. Oh, this is so cool. Every prop is moving individually, no computer graphics. Very, very cool. That being said, I don't think I would do it again. दोबारा नहीं करना है.
I really want to take a picture, so can I come out there?
I was quite physically uncomfortable, if that's what you mean, but I think that's not what you mean. You're asking about kissing. I think we tend to take a very juvenile view of kissing in this country. My understanding is that adults kiss. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't go उसने किस किया है. Oh, उसने टूपीस बिकिनी पहना है. I never know how to answer these questions honestly. I treat it.
आपने पहली बार कंगना के साथ काम किया.
जी.
तो
आपको कैसा लगा कंगना के साथ काम करके, क्योंकि कंगना ऑलरेडी बहुत अच्छी एक्ट्रेस हैं, उन्होंने बहुत अच्छी अच्छी मूवीज अभी आई हैं उनकी, तो उनके साथ काम करके कैसा लगा आपको?
बहुत अच्छा। देखिए मेरी पूरी करियर में आई हैव ट्राइड टू सराउंड माई सेल्फ विद टैलेंटेड पीपल. I got the chance to work with an actor like Kareena Kapoor very early on in my career. So my belief is when you work with talented people, when you work with good people, the work comes out better. Your work gets better, the film gets better. You have to surround yourself with talent always.
Okay. Parks के बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप?
It's a very open-ended question. क्या कहना चाहूँगा?
कलेक्शन के बारे में.
बड़े अच्छे हैं. Well, around the time I had signed Katti Batti, we had just discovered that my wife was pregnant. And for me it was very important. See, my personal life, my family life is always first and foremost for me. And I wanted to make sure that through the duration of her pregnancy, through the first few months after the baby was born, that I would be home and I would be there to support her. And as it happens, I'm very glad that I got the chance to do that. If you have kids, you will know those last couple of months of pregnancy are very, very strenuous. The first couple of months after the baby is born is also very difficult for a couple. So I was very happy that I got to be home, I got to support Avantika through that, and I got to witness my baby growing up in front of my eyes. We started shooting the film about 3 months after Imran was born. उसके बाद वक्त इतना लगता है ढंग से पिक्चर बनाने के लिए, तो that much time you have to give to make a film.
So what was it in the movie that Amir Khan made? He was crying for the after watching the movie. What is that scene or any emotional part of that film?
The second half of our film particularly is very, very emotional. It is a love story. It is a story of a couple who have broken up after 7 years. So now in this much time, obviously there is a lot that has happened between the two of them. There are a lot of emotional nuances. मैं कहानी के बारे में ज़्यादा बताना नहीं चाहता इस वक्त. But there is a lot that has happened between the two of them. And as far as I'm concerned, by the time our end credits roll, if everyone is not crying, that means we have failed.
But what was it like, any attainment of Amir Khan's any particular role or something that made him cry?
My understanding is that the film was good and that we had done our job. That is why he cried. But I did not mind either.
Thank you.
I tend to go for the slightly sad, emotional songs. So there's a song called So Asu Roye Do Akhiyan.
Could you sing for us?
No, I actually have an agreement with the Playback Singers Association. I don't sing, they don't act. हाँ, yes, hello.
Sir, आपकी अवंतिका कट्टी बट्टी होती है?
जी होती है.
तो कौन मना लेते हैं उसके लिए?
जिसकी गलती होती है. In adult relationships you don't do, ऐसा होता नहीं है कि वो रूठती है और मैं मनाता हूँ. दोनों एक दूसरे से रूठते हैं, दोनों लड़ते हैं. That is the nature of adult relationships. You realize when you are wrong and you own up to it. You take responsibility.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Action next, because the film is releasing next week, and what's the plan now? Because without Kangana, how easy or difficult is it going to be for you to promote it?
It's going to be a lot easier, fewer costume changes.
So is she the one who takes a lot of time?
Obviously, actresses take a lot more time. For guys, it's easy. You comb your hair, just put on a jacket. Everyone says, "It's pretty smart." Girls are just blow drying and makeup and eyeliner. पता नहीं क्या होता है.
Right. So usually we see a lot of actors who go out, with makeup. Are you the ones who prefer to go out with makeup or without?
If you're doing an event, you're going on camera, you're going to be photographed, then yes, of course you need a little under the eyes because otherwise nobody looks like they slept properly. Everyone's got that.
So are you with a concealer or something like that?
Yes, I am. You want to come closer and take a look? अंडरवेयर के बारे में नहीं पूछेंगे. आके देख ले. इतना ही काफी है सर. Thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.
गुड आफ्टरनून। हमने अभी आपका जो नया सॉन्ग है सरफिरा को देखा, काफ़ी अच्छा लगा। पहले आप ये बताइए जो सरफिरा सॉन्ग जो है काफ़ी कैची ट्यून लगा, थोड़ा मतलब जो पागलपन है हमने वो देखा। आप लोगों को वो पागलपन करते हुए कितना मज़ा आया, कितना अलग था, कैसा एक्सपीरियंस?
मेरे लिए काफ़ी अलग था क्योंकि मेरी फिल्मों में अक्सर ऐसे गाने होते नहीं हैं, तो मेरे लिए नया एक्सपीरियंस था। लेकिन मुझे अच्छा लगा कि निखिल सर ने कुछ प्रोग्रेसिव किया, नहीं तो अक्सर वही सेम बाल उड़ रहे हैं हवा में या वही एक जो कन्वेंशनल सा फॉर्मेट में ब्यूटी शॉट्स आ रहे हैं। बट ही गेव मी वेरी स्ट्राइकिंग लुक हमारे कॉलेज का एनुअल डे को लेके हम लोग, तो आई वाज क्वाइट सरप्राइज्ड एक्चुअली कि इन्होंने मेरे को इतना अच्छा बिल्कुल अवॉन्ग आर्ट सॉर्ट ऑफ वेरी नाइस हेयर एंड वेरी नाइस कॉस्ट्यूम। तो उस आई थिंक दैट वे इट्स वेरी फैशन फॉरवर्ड। और जो अभी आज की जनरेशन है, उन्होंने जब कल हो ना हो में एक लव स्टोरी दिखाई थी तो उस टाइम के लिए वो बहुत फैशन फॉरवर्ड थी। और अब जो कट्टी बट्टी में जितना भी स्टाइल है, चाहे वो ट्रीटमेंट है, चाहे वो स्क्रीन प्ले है या कैरेक्टर्स हैं या स्टोरी है, जो आप फिल्म देखेंगे उस वक्त भी आप ये कहेंगे कि आज अब इस टाइम के हिसाब से इट्स वेरी प्रोग्रेसिव।
फैशन फॉरवर्ड आपका कैरेक्टर है, मेरा कैरेक्टर फैशन बैकवर्ड है।
इमरान, आप क्या कहना चाहिए इस गाने को लेकर एक्सपीरियंस?
इस गाने को लेकर देखिए, ये जो गाना है वेयर इट कम्स इन द फिल्म, आप देखेंगे कि इन दो कैरेक्टर्स के बीच में प्यार होने लगता है और उस प्यार में जो पागलपन है, जो दीवानापन है, इस गाने की लिरिक्स और पिक्चराइजेशन में आपको भरपूर नज़र आएगा। इफ़ यू लिसन टू द लिरिक्स, वो क्या है, फिजूल है तेरे बिन खिले ये मौसम जो कभी, तेरे बिन जो चले मेरे सांसें। तो इट इज़ अ सॉन्ग ऑफ मैड लव, ऑफ वेरी वेरी डीप एंड पैशनेट लव। बहुत ही खूबसूरत गाना है।
इमरान, आपसे जानना चाहूँगी, जब भी आपको देखा है ऑन स्क्रीन हमेशा आपकी रिजर्व लव स्टोरी के सामने नहीं दिख रही है, कितनी डिफरेंट है बाकी पिक्चरों से, कैसी?
ये फिल्म इंटरेस्टिंग बात ये है कि आमतौर पे जो हम रोमांटिक फिल्में बनाते हैं, खास करके हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में, जहाँ वो फिल्में ख़त्म होती हैं, कट्टी बट्टी शुरू होती है, क्योंकि जो नॉर्मल कॉलेज वगैरह के रोमांसेस होते हैं, दैट इज़ व्हाट मोस्ट फिल्म्स आर अबाउट। हमारी फिल्म तब शुरू होती है जब इनका 5 साल का रिलेशनशिप टूट जाता है, तो एवरीथिंग एल्स इज इन द पास्ट।
ओके, सरफिरे की अगर बात करें, आप दोनों से जानना चाहेंगे अपनी लाइफ में अब तक आपने सबसे सरफिरी चीज़ या सरफिरा वो जो एक दिन था वो कौन सा था? Weirdest?
अच्छा,
वैकीएस्ट
वैकी मैंने कहा।
आई थिंक मेरा पहला दिन शूटिंग का काफ़ी सरफिरा था। जो मेरा पहला दिन, फर्स्ट एवर डे, हम लोग सियोल में थे, गैंगस्टर की शूट कर रहे थे और मुझ पे इतना अजीब सा दिन था वो मेरे लिए। मुझे समझ, अनुराग वाइट शॉट्स ले रहा था तो उसने कैमरा कहीं रखा, उसने कहा था तुम्हें बस यहाँ से यहाँ तक चलना है। तो मैं चलती गई और मैं फ्रेम से गायब हो गई और फिर मैं चलती ही गई। तो वो लोग मुझे फिर उन्होंने सेटअप चेंज किया और उसके बाद वो मेरे को ढूंढने में लगे और मैं सोचूं मैं तो चलती जा रही हूँ, मुझे कोई रोक ही नहीं रहा है, तो उनको पता नहीं चला कि लड़की चली गई है। देन देयर वाज अ क्रू हू वेंट आफ्टर मी टू लुक फॉर मी, तो आई थिंक दैट वाज क्वाइट अ मैड डे। तो मुझे फिर काफ़ी सुनाया कि यू आर सो इररिस्पॉन्सिबल एंड आई वाज सो नर्वस एंड आई ब्रोक डाउन। फिर इमरान आया मुझे मनाने के लिए, मुझे इमरान हाशमी, वो आया मुझे मनाने के लिए। तो आई रिमेंबर इट वाज अ क्रेजी डे।
Okay, इमरान, आपसे जानना चाहिए।
I don't have a story that's even half as good as that यार।
कोई मतलब गुड ना हो,
इतना एंटरटेनिंग हो ही नहीं सकता। You take the prize, take the crowd.
My life.
वो most सरफिरा story, good one.
पर फिर भी आपका स्टोरी मतलब फिल्म से ना रिलेटेड हो, कभी कॉलेज का हो, ऐसा कुछ हो, किस्सा कोई?
I'll have to sit and think. Everyone will get bored.
Kangana, there are reports which say that Salman had to convince you to sign up this film. So how did he convince you?
He didn't have to convince me, but he called me to tell me about this script, and I'm glad that he did that. क्योंकि उस time पे after Queen, I was really flooded with all female-centric films offers. और मुझे भी नेचुरल सी मेरी प्रायोरिटी फिर वही फिल्म्स हो जाती हैं जहाँ पे मेरा सेंट्रल कैरेक्टर है। तो मुझे लगता नहीं है कि आई वुड हैव इवन गिवन इट अ थॉट। लेकिन अभी सलमान की जो भी उसके इंस्टिंक्ट्स है, आई ऑब्वियसली इज़ अ फ्रेंड एंड आई ट्रस्ट हिम। तो आई वॉज इन न्यूयॉर्क एंड ही टोल्ड मी कि यू हैव टू हियर दिस स्टोरी। तो लाइक ओके, आई सेड व्हाई इज ही टेलिंग मी दैट आई शुड डू दिस फिल्म, जहाँ पे लड़का लड़की का दोनों का एक समान किरदार है। तो आई थॉट कि चलो सलमान ने कहा है कि आई शुड एटलीस्ट हियर इट, नहीं तो ही विल फील के उसने सुनी भी नहीं कहानी। when I heard it, I immediately, like within 1 second, I said yes. I said I should do this. I love the story.
ऐसा माना जाता है कि आमिर खान ने भी कट्टी बट्टी में कंट्रीब्यूशन किया है because that's the promotional part of the film. He is involved in the promotional part.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
प्रमोशनल में बिल्कुल इन्वॉल्व नहीं है.
नहीं ऐसा बिल्कुल.
अगर इमरान इन्वॉल्व था तो इधर बैठ
आज वो क्या होते. उन्होंने एक रफ कट देखा और उनको ये लगा कि हमने कुछ ज़्यादा इंग्लिश डायलॉग्स यूज़ किए फिल्म में.
I think he has seen the film and he has loved the film. And that's about it. There is nothing more to contribute because the film is complete. और हमारा सब कुछ हो गया है, बैकग्राउंड, डबिंग, एवरीथिंग इज़ डन. तो अब क्या कंट्रीब्यूट करना है. बट वो बहुत ही उन्होंने प्रोत्साहित किया और आई थिंक ये हो जाता है क्योंकि आमिर सर की इतनी ज़्यादा क्रेडिबिलिटी है. और आई पर्सनली आई एम अ ह्यूज फैन एंड ही इज़ अ फ्रेंड एंड ही इज़ फॉर मी लाइक ही इज़ you know someone that I completely idolize. So what he feels, what he thinks matters to us. And Nikhil sir was keen that he shows the film to him. और उन्होंने देखी तो उसके बाद उन्होंने इतना अच्छा फीडबैक दिया यूटीवी की टीम को. He loved the film. तो हम सब फिर उसके बाद और ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट हो गए कि अच्छा अब तो हम लोग ऑल गन्स ब्लेजिंग झंडे लेके निकल गए हम तो प्रमोशन पे.
आपका जो कैरेक्टर है ये जो है कई लोगों का ऐसा मानना है कि थोड़ा बहुत ये कहीं तन्नू से मिलता जुलता है. मतलब जो भले बिंदास तरीका हो या जो लाइफ की तरफ जो पर्सपेक्टिव होता है वो कहीं ना कहीं तन्नू से मिलता जुलता है. तो आप कितना
तनुजा त्रिवेदी जैसा कोई नहीं है इस दुनिया में. आई फील शी इज नहीं इतनी एक्साइटिंग लाइफ नहीं है पायल की. लेकिन शी इज़ अनदर पर्सन हु आई डिस्कवर्ड एंड शी इज़ डेफिनेटली वन ऑफ दोज पीपल हु आई आइडेंटिफाई विद. जो एकदम जो कोकोनट टाइप कैरेक्टर होते हैं जो बाहर से बहुत ही हार्ड लगते हैं और बहुत ही ज़्यादा वो लगते हैं पर अंदर से बहुत ज़्यादा वनरेबल होते हैं. सो दे हैव दिस पर्सोना ऑफ कि यू नो आई एम वेरी कूल और मेरे से पंगा मत लेना. लेकिन अंदर एक सारा दिन घर पे बैठ के रोना और यू नो चॉकलेट्स खाना उसमें. तो आई थिंक शी इज़ लाइक दैट एंड शी इज़ अ वेरी क्यूट कैरेक्टर बट कम्प्लीटली मिसअंडरस्टूड. बट नॉट लाइक तनुजा त्रिवेदी इज़ लाइक जो उनका है ना कि इस औरत को बाहर में छोड़े दुनिया बर्बाद कर देगी. शी इज़ अ डिफरेंट पर्सन फॉर श्योर.
कंगना किस डे है आपके लिए आज़ादी के मायने क्या है कंगना के लिए?
आज़ादी के मायने आज़ादी आई थिंक आप अपनी ज़िंदगी के डिसीजंस ले सकें. आपको हर तरह की आज़ादी मिले. लेकिन आज़ादी का मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप यू इग्नोर योर वैल्यूज़. और अगर आपके पेरेंट्स आपको गाइड करते हैं इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो आपकी आज़ादी छीन रहे हैं. या देर आर रूल्स, यू फॉलो द रूल्स, इट्स गुड फॉर एवरीवन. ग्रोइंग अप आई हेटेड फॉलोइंग रूल्स. मुझे लगता था कि रूल्स फॉलो नहीं करना इज़ वेरी कूल. तो कभी भी क्यूज ब्रेक करना या सिग्नल तोड़ के निकल जाना, ये जहाँ पे जो भी रूल हो वो मुझे फॉलो नहीं करना था बस. एंड आई थॉट इट वाज कूल. बट अब जब मुझ में मैच्योरिटी आई है और मैं देखती हूँ कि कितना वो एक असुविधाजनक हो सकता है सबके लिए, चाहे कोई भी इंसान किस भी लेवल पे करे. तो मुझे आई एम द फर्स्ट पर्सन नाउ टू सेट रूल्स एंड टू फॉलो रूल्स. और अगर वो बिल्कुल लेम रूल क्यों ना हो जाए, आई फॉलो ऑल द रूल्स.
Not related to the sorry.
कंगना लास्ट में इंडिपेंडेंस डे है 3 तारीख को, क्या विश देना चाहेंगे अपने दर्शकों को?
हैप्पी इंडिपेंडेंस डे.
इमरान आपसे जानना चाहेंगे लास्ट क्वेश्चन. इमरान आपसे जानना चाहेंगे कट्टी बट्टी जो है लिव इन रिलेशनशिप पे है तो आप भी अपनी वाइफ के साथ लिव इन रिलेशनशिप में रहेंगे. तो कोई ऐसा सीन या कोई इंसिडेंट है ऐसा इस मूवी में जो आपको अपने लिव इन रिलेशनशिप की याद दिलाता हो? तो ऐसे आइडेंटिकल सीन आपको कुछ दिखाई दिए थे, कुछ याद आया था?
ऐसे बहुत सारे झलक नजर आएंगे आपको इस पूरी फिल्म में. खास करके जब मैं नरेशन सुन रहा था, जब मैं स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ रहा था, एक के बाद एक ऐसे सीन्स आ रहे थे इन कपल के बीच में जो सिर्फ वो बंदा जो लॉन्ग टर्म रिलेशनशिप में रहा है उनको समझ में आएगा. There are those moments which only fights which only couples have. There are the makeups which only couples have. And for me, while reading, I was feeling कि यार ये मेरी ज़िंदगी का एक झलक है. I've had the same fight and then I've made up in the same way. It is happening. All of these moments are true to life.
Thank you. We are done, guys. Thank you.
Thank you guys.